Corbyn.
That's me.
You're an actor.
Yes.
So
highly decorated.
Have you ever? That's true. Have you ever had this? You know somebody, maybe not super close, like maybe like a neighbor,
okay,
right, or a friend of a neighbor,
yeah,
and they're like, "Hey, that Corbyn guy's an actor. My child wants to be an actor."
Well, yeah. Tell him how to act.
So I'm gonna, hey Corbyn, can you talk to my child about acting? And they just force you into this contract, and it's bullshit. Have you ever had to do this?
Yes.
Do you like it?
No.
I don't like it. I didn't think you'd like it.
No. I don't like talking to other people.
And now you have to like poignantly sit there and tell them why your job, whether you like it or not, is a good choice or not. Are you honest with them?
You know what? Here's the thing. If that guy has allowed himself to get to this point, then I already know that I don't want him to be an actor.
That's fair. That's fair.
Is that fair? You need to be more self-aware than that.
So would you rather have to sit for an entire weekend with a constant revolving door of people wanting to come talk to you about what it's like being an actor and or how do I become an actor, or watch one episode of The Big Bang Theory?
Yeah, I guess I'm giving the talk. God.
Welcome to Season 2 of Radical Apathy, the show that takes a hilarious and different dive into pop culture, gaming, and life. We're here to dissect the chaos and shrug at the drama, all while asking the question, why does it matter? Let's not care together. I like this. Enjoy the podcast Season 2 and share the communities on the to all of us.
It's the Radical Apathy podcast. Radical Apathy podcast. Radical Apathy podcast. Radical. Pick it up. Apathy podcast. Double time. Podcast. Radical Apathy podcast. Radical Apathy podcast. It is. I don't. If you didn't know.
I don't.
You're listening to the Radical Apathy podcast.
Oh, that's what this is.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, my name is Tanner.
I'm Corbyn.
How are you, Corbyn?
I got a follow-up question from your opening.
Go for it.
How do we turn these people down? The people who ask us to talk to their kids. How do we just say no?
I asked them.
Let's come up with a surefire strategy to help everybody else out.
Maybe they need to be a writer. Maybe say, hey, you know what? Yeah, acting sucks. Maybe you should be a writer.
So we poo-poo the job,
we just don't talk about acting. We just lift up writing, and we say, hey, you know what? The world needs a lot of writers, and maybe that's a role you could fill. Because I mean, I'll be honest, 90% of these people that come talk to me, they're not good looking enough to be on TV.
I got a better idea.
Oh,
okay. I think you come in there looking like you were just hungover.
Oh,
you got a drink in your hand.
Okay,
you're like,
hold on.
You're like, right. And then you just tell them how much of an emotional wreck you are.
Oh,
you don't mention the job,
okay,
but you just express that
you act.
You act
like
my God. This is a product of what's going on in my life.
This is what you could become,
and just deter them altogether.
Should we do a really quick skit of this?
No, we got too much stuff.
All right. We got so much stuff planned, guys. Corbyn, what do we got planned today?
What you watching? What you playing?
Oh yeah,
got some general gripes.
Oh,
we got a top 5. We got a special funny tweet.
Yep,
and we got
a movie review,
and we got the first ever Radical Apathy podcast draft.
Ooh,
I'll explain that later.
And I'm just going to talk to everyone over here for a second. Corbyn, you get ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, guys.
Yeah.
He's put a lot of work into this. Okay, you're not here.
Oh, sorry.
Go away.
Okay.
All right, guys. He's put a lot of work into this, and I know it's going to sound really super weird and sportsy, but just give him the break, let him do his best, and we'll come back and we'll have fun. We'll talk about it later. Goodbye.
If I haven't told you yet, we're doing the first ever Radical Apathy draft today.
Radical Apathy draft.
It's going to be so exciting.
Oh my God.
It's in honor of the NBA and NHL drafts that are coming up. So I thought we'd do our own draft,
which are both sports leagues.
Which we're not doing a sports draft though, but we're just doing it in the style of a sports draft.
It's a menagerie of Tanner and Corbyn.
It's going to be so goddamn
sports
good.
and gaming.
It's going to be so goddamn good.
Oh, my God.
I already know 3 people are going to text us about it afterwards.
Get in the comments.
Get in the comments.
Get in the... Corbyn, what are you watching?
Okay, so besides the one we're going to do the movie review about,
That's true.
I've been pounding through TV shows lately.
Pounding
through TV shows. I've pounded through 3 seasons of Slow Horses. So I'm up to speed on all 4 seasons of Slow Horses.
Okay, that's a fun sentence. You're up to speed on Slow Horses.
That's correct.
Okay.
That is a fun sentence. So I've watched all 4 seasons of that, and there should be a 5th season coming out this summer.
Okay.
I even wrote it down. Hold on. Where did I write it down?
Holding on.
Yes. Here we go. Slow Horses. I started and finished the 1st season of Ted Lasso.
Oh.
Ted Lasso.
First time ever watching it?
First time ever watching it.
Okay.
And I'm a sports guy, and this show is fucking amazing.
Yeah,
I love this show.
I'm surprised you haven't watched it yet.
Is it weird that I cry happy tears when I watch this show?
I don't think you've cried.
It's not cry. You're right. It's not crying. But I tell you what it is. I've got like this just continuous slow stream of tears coming out the side of my eyes when I watch this show. I am not sure if it's from laughing. I'm not sure if it's from the wholesomeness of this show.
And maybe it's your body trying to reject your eyeballs.
I think everyone in the world needs a Ted Lasso in their life.
Everyone should have a Ted Lasso.
God, I did that.
Do you have one yet?
No.
God.
You know what? My kids are kind of like Ted Lasso. They're so optimistic about everything. But they just don't have the fun sayings that Ted has.
Oh, that's true. You got to be witty.
Yeah, you got to be witty. And then I finished that, but I'm watching that one with my oldest son. And so I got to pace myself and work around his video game schedule and his friend's schedule.
Dad, I'm playing vids.
Dad, I'm playing the vids.
Gotta play some vids, Dad.
And then I am watching, Apple TV came out. So I'm watching a lot of Apple TV shows. Apple TV came out in 2016, 2017, 2018, somewhere in there.
Sure.
We'll say 2019.
2019, Apple TV.
And one of the launch programs was this show called Servant. Servant. And it's from M. Night Shyamalan. And I'm watching that right now. It's really cool. It's about a creepy babysitter.
It launched November 1st, 2019.
There we go. And so I'm watching that right now. So I'm on the 1st season of Servant, and I'm going to finish all 4 of those episodes or whatever.
Is it twisty? Is it M. Shyamalan twisty?
Here, I'll walk you through just the first episode really quickly.
Okay, really quick twist walk.
We have lots of stuff going on.
Really quick twist walk.
Okay. Family, husband and wife.
Yep.
Suffer a tragedy where their baby dies at 13 weeks old.
13 weeks old.
6 weeks has passed. Okay,
plus 6.
The wife has some sort of mental break, and she hasn't come to terms with this. So to do that, they have what's called like a recovery baby or some shit. And it's like a baby, lifelike baby doll, and she treats it the exact same way as a baby. Okay,
oh my God. Okay.
And so to take care of the baby, because she has to go back to work, she hires a nanny who's very religious from Wisconsin and some shit. And this nanny comes in, and the dad's like, you don't when the mom's not around, he's like, don't worry, you don't have to pretend. We'll pay you. It's all good. She plays along and doesn't say anything. Okay.
Oh my God.
And then she one day puts this palm frond cross above the baby's crib.
Yeah.
And then the next morning, a real fucking baby's there.
Come on.
That's just the first episode.
Come on.
And then it gets all weird from there.
It's already super weird, man.
Super weird.
I was uncomfortable that entire time you were talking.
I'm really down with weird shit. This is a weird thing, so I like it. Watch Servant on Apple TV. Okay. Let's talk about what you are watching, sir.
Well, now that it is completed...
No, Andor Season 2.
Season 2.
Andor Season 2. You fucking nerd.
How do you... this is the most spy Star Wars show since Disney has owned it. How do you not like this shit?
Because I thought getting through the first season was such a slog. It was 13 episodes, and 6 of them were the most boring fucking things I've ever watched.
Okay, well, can I tell you what then?
Without spoiling it, yes, because I'm going to watch this.
You're not going to like season 2. But I loved it. I think this... I genuinely think this Andor series has been the best product Disney has put out in Star Wars.
Better than Rise of Skywalker?
Yes, of course.
I love Rise of Skywalker.
So fucking shit.
I love it.
It's just, again, we talked about this so many times. A clear vision. Mm-hmm. The writing is there. It's a clear vision. Everyone's on board. It is rugged. It is dirty. And you know why I like it?
Why?
Because I really enjoy the oppressive bureaucracy of it. Okay, it's the best Star Wars show that it shows you how a galactic empire would look like. Long periods of boring monotony, splashed with sudden and devastating acts of violence.
Yeah, I just like entertaining shows. Is that weird?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
These ones make you think.
So anyway, no, I've heard good things about season 2. I am going to watch it.
But this is excited. It's season 1, season 2
leads into Rogue One. Did they fix the ending of Rogue One? Can they do that for me?
What people are saying without spoilers is basically everyone is saying Andor Season 1, Season 2, and Star Wars Rogue One are the now new official trilogy, a prequel going into A New Hope. It just what they did makes it all very sexy and light up.
Okay. Did they fix the ending of Rogue One?
Yes. Everyone's saying it's now just a really sexy train that goes through with payoff. Because Kevin Gilroy did all of it. He did Rogue One. He came in later.
You know my gripes about the ending of Rogue One.
He came in and fixed it. And now he did Andor, and now it's just a nice toit package, if you will.
I like it. I like toit.
I don't know what that accent was.
It's a toit package.
Corbyn, I can guess, but what are you playing?
I'm playing nothing right now. I know. I'm not playing anything right now. I'm taking a hiatus from the video games. Okay? I'm just taking a hiatus.
Okay, well, pick one of those things across the table and tell me about it as what you're playing. Just one of them. Actually, I'm going to point to one, and you have to tell me about it. And that's what you're playing.
No, because those are like my ones. Those are all the land of misfit toys.
I don't.
No, we're not talking about this. I'm vetoing this. I'm vetoing this. No, veto.
Okay, but for everyone listening, it's just a bunch of dildos. He doesn't want to talk about it. I am playing the Oblivion remaster, Elder Scrolls 4. Another shadow drop.
Did we talk about that last time? Was this the same show?
No. Different game. We didn't talk about this one.
Okay, look, can I just say?
I know. Go ahead.
You've got a fucking problem. Look at me.
Okay.
You have a problem. You play you have a video game problem.
Okay.
You play too many video games. And you know what? I'm going to tell you this, sir.
Yeah.
I think it affects... it makes you a bad texter. You're one of my worst texting friends.
Which is ironic because all of my friends are worse texters than I am.
I don't like any of your friends.
Yeah, well, I don't really either. I agree with you, but... we have a fortnightly podcast where we can't talk about the same thing for 7 episodes in a row. So we got to spread the wealth around.
That's true.
If you played Oblivion before, when it came out way back when, it is the exact same game. The gameplay is a remaster. The graphics are 100% a remake. It is a very crisp and sexy looking Oblivion game. But all the jank that you play from the game is there.
Yep.
If you like Elder Scrolls, if you like it, it'll scratch the itch because Elder Scrolls 6 is still super far away.
Okay, for those who don't know what Elder Scrolls what is an Elder Scrolls game?
I'm going to do my best.
Because I like playing non-nerdy games. Is that a thing? Is that me? Is that my... Hello? Anyone else in the room?
No.
Just me?
Okay. I'm going to do my best to try and put down a Elder Scrolls-esque theme music as I describe it.
Okay. I don't hear the music.
It's going to be after in post.
Oh, after?
Yeah.
But I want to hear it now while you're describing.
Just hum something. We begin in the land of Tamriel, beginning in the third age.
Oh, sorry.
It is an open world RPG.
The third age of men. I'm going to go to sleep now.
Very fantasy. You run around, you shoot imps. You can be whatever you want to be, do whoever you want to do.
I was so excited to do that.
Sexy Argonian maid.
I was so excited to do that.
Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remaster.
That's awesome.
You can buy it now. It's a lot of fun.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
When I come back to the video game, I'm going to play the Octopath Traveler.
Well, that's good. I got it for you for a while ago.
Yeah, I'm going to play that. I don't know what accent.
I don't think either one of us are doing good accents.
I don't know what accent I'm doing.
Octopath Traveler. Did I give you the one or the second or the sequel? I think I gave you the first one.
You gave me the first one.
Oh, the sequel's good too.
Okay.
But the first one, play it.
And it's replayable.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a sexy game.
Time for some general gripes.
Hey, everyone, you're here for some general gripes. We're going to talk about general gripes now because we ask ourselves, why does it matter?
I'll tell you what pisses me off today. Okay?
Here we go.
All right. So, you live in a building. Yep. Is there a building Facebook group?
Yep.
Okay. I've got a neighborhood Facebook group. Okay. And... is everyone just fucking exhaustingly stupid on yours?
So goddamn exhausting.
Okay, this is what someone posted yesterday. And it was so fucking stupid. I seriously considered creating a fake account so I could shit on that person because I couldn't have my name attached to it. Okay. Yeah. I was so close to doing it. You want to know what she did?
Sure.
Because it was a girl. You know it was a girl.
Sure.
Because all the stupid shit comes from the wives. I said it.
We here at Radical Apathy support both all sexes.
We do, but this stereotype's true. Stupid Facebook stuff does not come from the guys. Okay. Here we go. Ready? She posted hey, would anyone like my leftovers? And she posted a picture of a dead plate of food. I swear to God.
What is? Sorry, a dead plate of food.
Like it was just like it looked like an unappetizing. It wasn't even a plate of food. It was in a Tupperware container.
Oh, it's like a shit Tupperware food.
Anyone want my leftovers? That was the post.
That was on the community
Facebook
Who
page.
wants my Tupperware leftovers?
Who wants my leftovers? You know what? First off, bitch, if you don't want your leftovers, that means you're a shitty cook. I don't want to eat them. Okay, and don't put leftovers on. Like why is this on our community Facebook page? Like why does and what part of that was like, this is a good idea. I don't want these leftovers. I'm going to put them on a community page.
Because
maybe someone will pick up my leftovers.
Because I guarantee she's like, I made such a delicious meal that I need to brag about it, and someone needs to eat this, and then they can come back and tell me how good of a cook I am. So I'm going to put this on the group chat.
What's worse than Karen? That's what this chick is.
Ooh, I mean, there are super Karens.
Oh. Mega Karen.
Oh my God.
Mecha Karen.
Mecha Karen. Eat my leftovers.
Have my leftovers. Would you have and guess what?
Yeah.
Nobody replied. You want to know why? Because it's a stupid fucking idea. Stupid fucking idea, Mecha Karen.
Mecha Karen.
All right, sorry about that.
No,
sorry,
that's fine.
Ladies.
That's fine.
Don't be a Mecha Karen.
Yeah, no one should be a Mecha Karen. Try not to be, guys. Be better. Speaking of my building.
Yeah.
Youths keep breaking it in.
Still?
Yeah. Like I don't know what it is. So they saw whatever the listing on TikTok or something some fucking realtor was doing. So now they sneak in and they just hang out like on the furniture or go play pool.
There's
it's a fucking bar.
There's some poor prick police officer that lives in that building, and he's probably like, and they're all like, go solve our problems.
We're letting people being broken in. You're not doing
anything. Will you talk to my son?
Yeah, that would suck for that person. But they're just coming in like a whole little gang and hanging out, and they call their friends and they come hang out and they play pool.
Have they actually damaged anything?
No. That's a good thing. They don't damage or steal anything. They just literally come and hang out like it's a fucking social house.
Would you rather them do that or break shit?
Oh, I would much rather them do that.
Yeah.
But the fellow building tenants are losing their goddamn minds.
Would you say that the aggravation level gets higher with the complainant's age?
I would say that's absolutely true. Yeah, yeah.
And what did Mecha Karen have to say about it?
There was a multiple Facebook posts with a lot of emojis, like a surprising amount of emojis for someone complaining.
Yeah,
yeah, they're really emojis.
How old are these people? Oh, we said like 18.
All boomers. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fucking funny, actually.
Yeah,
I like that. Can I just complain? It's hockey playoff season right now.
Yeah, the Blue Leafs are gone.
That's correct. They got eliminated.
Out.
Can I just? And it's not really. I'm not going to bitch about it for long.
No, sure.
But I just want to say, hockey flag on truck guy. Stop being a douche.
With the little ones that hang on the windows.
Yeah. Stop being a douche. But hockey flag.
We talked about this before. Will you put stickers or flags on your vehicle ever?
I won't, because you know my vehicle and you know how much I value the way it looks.
He likes it a lot.
So I'm not going to put anything on my car ever.
And I wouldn't either. Not because I value my car that much. I think it's dumb to put your opinions on a vehicle.
And it's not just it's not a sticker flag. It's a pole that hangs out the window, and there's a flag. Like,
okay, but let me ask you this then.
First off, they can't see you.
Yeah. And does the flag of the team he has, is it the town he lives in?
No.
Okay.
No,
so you just have a flag of a different town.
A different team. Okay. Yeah, somewhere else. I think it's stupid. I don't want to say a lot about it. Just don't be that guy. Don't put a flag in your window. It's stupid.
I have another quick one too.
Yeah.
Wendy's has just started their grilled cheeseburger.
Okay.
Which is a grilled cheese sandwich with a burger in the middle.
Grilled cheese sandwich. Isn't that just a cheeseburger on bread?
Right. So, on their things, they show like a Texas toast grilled cheese sandwich with like a small burger in the middle of it.
Yeah, it's just a burger using bread.
Yeah. So I ordered one a couple days ago.
Okay.
And it is a squished down JBC with the bottom of two buns just put on the outside of the already JBC bunned burger with two pieces of cheese. Except they just put it all together, and I take it out of the bag, and it is just two squished pieces of bottom bun, completely uncooked square cheese, and then a small JBC in the middle.
Can I just say,
yeah,
the age of fast food joints is over.
Gone.
It's over. There's no good fast food anywhere. I don't like. I can't. It just doesn't exist.
You're correct.
There's no good fast food burger. There's no like. There's maybe fries are good, but there's nothing that's worthy out there.
No.
The subs are terrible. The tacos are terrible. The chicken sandwiches are terrible.
Yeah.
The burgers are definitely terrible.
Yeah, there's all garbage.
There's no good places to go.
No.
So that's actually good for us because then we can find better places to spend our money.
Like Streets for the smash burger we talked about.
That's actually a good one because that's not a fast food joint.
No, but it's tasty.
I went to this place today. I went for a walk.
Good for you.
In between
Getting out there. Getting your steps in.
In between takes.
Yeah.
And I went for a walk and I went to it's like a South American thing, and I got a Cuban sandwich.
Oh, Cuban.
Yeah, a freshly made Cuban sandwich.
God.
It was fantastic.
We need to come back to top fives with food because I really want to have a good sandwich conversation with you.
Bring it next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like a good Reuben.
Speaking of food, I was just thinking, I was reminiscing with somebody. So I was on set, and someone comes in and they announce, "Hey guys, I brought cookies. You guys, I'm putting them here on the table. Everyone can share them." And I get excited for cookies.
They're delicious.
When people bring in cookies, I get so excited.
Okay.
I walk up to the cookies. I open the container.
Uh-oh.
Inside, oatmeal raisin cookies.
Fuck.
Right?
Fuck right off.
Oatmeal raisin cookies.
Fuck right off.
you bitch.
Fucking oatmeal.
I
throw it in her face.
Yeah, throw it in her face. This reminds me of when I was a kid. I'd go to my grandma's and she'd do the same thing. I'm making cookies this weekend. You go, and she lived on the farm, so we drove like an hour and 20 minutes to go to the farm. Just so I'm thinking cookies the whole way. I'm like, fucking cookies. And I get there and it's fucking raisin cookies. And it's the worst day of my life. I don't look on those days with my grandmother fondly. God bless her soul.
Yeah. Isn't there a whole Friends episode about that?
Is there? I don't watch
About
Friends.
Phoebe's grandmother making cookies, and then it just turns out that the secret recipe was just the chocolate chip on the back of the chocolate chip bag. And she's like, it's raisins like this that you're burning in hell.
I never watched Friends because I have a taste. But that's funny. Your turn, sir.
I rarely try on clothes.
Okay. How do you buy clothes?
I just buy them.
Okay.
But when I do, I don't like the out in the open change rooms. Okay, like you step out of a curtain and you're just parading into the store out in the open.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Right?
Yeah.
And now, okay, so then you come out, and now the whole store, you're getting head nods, you're getting thumbs downs from everybody, and I'm having to like call out to my wife like a sad puppy so she can come check to make sure my jeans fit.
Oh, my wife works the door. Like she's on the door.
She's there. Oh no, my wife walks around, and then I gotta be like, "What?
No.
What?
My wife is great. She works the door for me.
No,
but you know what? I'll work the door for her.
My wife doesn't ask me about her clothes. She doesn't ask me to check them.
But I would do it. But she gracefully works the door. But I don't like parading and being like, "Hey guys,
yeah, coming out,
guys,"
because everyone looks. Everyone walks out, and you're like, "Oh no, sweetheart, sorry, that's not going to be it."
Not for you.
Yeah, I don't like doing that.
Well, you need to.
How often do you try on clothes?
You need to write into the contract. You know what? Once every 5 years.
Yeah.
Well, that's not true. I rotate a certain piece of clothing probably once every 5 years.
Okay. Yeah.
So I've just rotated my jeans.
Oh, these new jeans?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I rotated 2 summers ago. I rotated all my winter type clothes, like I'd wear in colder weather.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm with you.
T-shirts on constant rotation. If I get a new shirt, I'll.
But do you try on T-shirts?
No, I just know largest fit.
Right, you just know the one and you get it. So I rarely do these things.
Yeah.
But when I do, it's always in like a small store that's smaller than this basement, and it's just a curtain hanging on like a wire.
Yeah.
And you're just in there.
I don't like that. Put a door. Get a fucking door.
But the naked thing's not the problem. I'll get naked in front of people.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. If you want,
I know that. I've seen you naked.
If you want to have an enjoyment, you go for it.
Yeah.
But it's then coming out in these weird unstarched clothing and having to ask my wife to come tell me if it looks okay. Because I don't know.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it.
You've been looking at your jeans this entire time.
No, I haven't. I got 3 more gripes. What do you got?
I've got 8 more.
Oh, wow. Seriously?
No.
Oh. Okay. And it's not even a gripe. It's just a question. Let's talk about this. Pizza delivery. How much do we tip a pizza delivery person? And what's reasonable? What's the logic behind it? I want to solve this problem here today, so everyone that's listening can go home and just be like, "No, this is the rules now."
But see, that's the quintessential tip: is the pizza delivery guy, right? You tip the pizza delivery guy. That is the quintessential tip.
I'm a $5 guy.
Regardless of pie.
Regardless of the amount of pie.
What if you get like 30 pies?
I don't.
What if you did? Would you tip more?
I don't. No, I wouldn't.
Okay.
If I knew that the people making the 30 pies got some of that, then I would tip more, yes.
Okay.
But not the pizza delivery guy.
I usually tip $8 a delivery.
$8 no matter what the size of your order. $8.
Yeah.
Why 8?
It's just the button I kind of focus on when I hold the pad in my hand.
Okay, so let's all right, let's split it $6.50 from now on. How about we all tip $6.50?
Okay. So from now on,
fair?
Yeah, I think that's fair.
And what pisses me off is like, for me, I always get the it's right here. It's like 3 blocks. I should just go pick it up.
You should just go pick it up. Lazy. It is so close.
It's
to your
literally
house.
right here.
It's so close to your house.
And I think 5 is good for that drive.
Yeah, it's true. You are close, but no, because it's the same.
Does drive matter?
I think drive matters because not so much to you.
Yeah.
But if you lived, a kilometer outside of town.
Yeah. Is there any good pizza left, by the way?
Oh, fuck, no. Like,
what makes it good?
I literally only buy Domino's because it's cheap.
Yeah, it is cheap, and that's what I usually do, too.
That's the only reason I buy it. Arguably the best pizza joint in our town is called Two Guys.
Okay, I'll argue a little bit with you. Go ahead.
It is arguably. But it is like a medium pizza is like $36.
And I'll say the place I think is the best is called Tops.
Yeah, Tops.
And...
Yeah.
It's the same price as
Across
Two
the
Guys.
Street from Two Guys.
It's the same price as Two Guys, but the pizzas are 3 inches smaller.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
So there's good pizza is to be had, but it's prohibitively expensive.
It's unbelievably expensive, especially if you're even like your boys would crush a large themselves. Yeah. Like it's too much.
A large is like this big at top.
12 inches at most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking like that's my wife explaining the inches.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, she's used to rounding down, isn't she?
Very much so.
That's the kind of wiener jokes that you can rely on.
We were talking about penises.
Speaking of penises,
yeah.
I went to...
I got a joke for you. Can I tell you a joke?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, so there's this guy. And he goes to the doctor and he says, how's the joke go now?
Oh, here we go.
I don't remember how it goes. I'll figure it out later. It was good, too.
Yeah. We're a professional podcast.
Damn it. I don't remember how the joke goes.
Your pants are nice.
It's about this guy with 5 penises, and he goes to the doctor, and he says, Doctor, I have 5 penises. And he's like, how do your pants fit? And he's like, like a glove. And that was the joke.
Is that the joke?
That was the joke.
Okay.
And I don't remember it after that. I don't remember the setup. Long story. 5 penises. There was a glove.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Go ahead with your penises.
So I went to Halifax.
Yeah.
And
Halifax,
which is on the far east coast
yep.
of the country, and I saw a Jack Burton lookalike. So Kurt Russell, Big Trouble in Little China.
I was going to say.
Yeah. This kid was maybe like 23, and he was a bartender at this place we're at. And I had a very much another old man fucking moment, because that's all I seem to have now. So I saw him, and I was like, hey, that fucking kid looks like Jack Burton. He's got the flow.
Yeah.
A little kind of gruff little face. I'm like, oh, fuck. So I go up and talk to him. And I say, hey, you look like Jack Burton. And nothing. He just stares at me, and I say, the Kurt Russell movie, Big Trouble in Little China. Nothing. Okay, so now I'm having to pull up my phone and find a picture of Kurt Russell's Jack Burton to show to him and be like, you, look at this. This is you. And he looks at it. He's like, no, I don't know who this is. I don't know what or who this is. And then I need to get another guy that I'm with and say, doesn't this guy look like Jack Burton? And he'd be like, not really. And now I'm just a fucking asshole.
You know who you are now?
I'm the asshole.
You're Mecha Tanner.
Oh my God.
You're Mecha Tanner.
This guy really looked like Jack Burton, though.
I really got to show him this picture.
I did.
No,
I was like showing you his face.
You really need to know.
And him and the guy was like, man, like he doesn't even look that much like him.
I think I've told you this story already, but like my wife's name's Dallas. I'm Corbyn, and so we always get the Fifth Element. Oh, Corbyn Dallas. Oh yeah. I've seen that movie.
Corbyn Dallas must pass.
Yeah, it's the worst.
Have you watched the movie?
I've never seen it.
You've never watched The Fifth Element?
No, because I'm tired of hearing this fucking joke.
Well, but you should understand it because it's a good joke.
No, I don't. So
it's a good joke.
Does your wife like to drink wine?
Yes.
Okay. And is she like my wife, where she collects wine glasses?
No.
Okay, my wife likes to collect wine glasses. Okay, and I go into and I just kind of let it happen. You know, it was kind of like the water bottles back in the day. Remember?
Excuse me, you let it happen?
Well, I kind of just ignored. I just kind of ignored it.
Okay.
And then the other day, because I just hadn't really paid attention, and then I had to unpack the dishwasher after she's had a bunch of wine, and it's these long stem glasses, and I go to put them in the shelf.
Oh, you fucking
and they're too tall to go on the shelf. And what she's been doing is laying them down in the shelf.
Like on their side?
On their side. On the shelf. Like
yeah, that's weird.
If you don't know...
that takes up a lot of space.
It takes a lot of space.
It takes up a lot of space.
It's a lot of space.
A horizontal wine glass takes up a lot of space.
It's a lot of space. And you can't put anything else up there because he's laid down wine glasses.
Maybe she's subtly hinting to you that she would like some type of armoire that she can place her glasses into.
Really? I think she's subtly hinting to me that she wants me to go smash these things when she's not looking. Anyway, I don't know. Small gripe. Stupid sideways glasses.
Give me one more.
I got one more.
Give me one more gripe.
All right, so we have a new leader in our country. And the guy who was competing with the new leader is like, I'm bringing back single-use plastics. And I'm going to do it. And I'm bringing back straws. Straws. Everyone's getting straws. Yeah. You're getting straws. You're getting straws. Straws. Everyone's getting straws. And you know what? I know that we are both fans of plastic straws.
We are. Okay. That's true.
But I went to a place the other day. It was a fast food place. I don't know why I did it. Anyway, I went to a place the other day, and they had paper straws.
Yeah.
And I'm putting the paper straw into the thing, and then I realized, what is the fucking point? These are all plastic lids we're putting on every time.
Yeah.
And the plastic lids are bigger than the plastic straws would be.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we just, and in fact, I'm looking at you right now. You have a whole plastic cup.
Yeah.
Top to bottom.
It's all plastic.
It's all plastic. That's way worse than the plastic straws.
Yeah. Yeah, quite literally.
What are you going to do with that after you've done that?
I'm probably going to leave it here and walk away.
I hate when you do that. Anyway, I got mad because I'm looking at all these, and I went like this. I went, fuck.
Yeah.
I just did that to myself. Like I went,
yeah, you did the internal fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I was mad about it.
I hate paper straw. We talked about it with a burning passion.
The burning passion.
I hate it. I would rather pay to buy a tree and burn it down rather than have more fucking paper straws.
I don't like paper straws. Although, did I tell you what my son does?
No.
At the movie theaters.
No.
So he's actually, it's just the small things. And you're like, that kid right there.
Yeah, you're like, you're going to be okay.
So I look over, and so we both got our drinks. And I look over the middle of the movie, and his straw is like hanging way out. And so that's what he does when he's not drinking. He pulls it all the way out, and so it just kind of stays out of the drink. And when he goes to drink, he puts it back in and drinks it and pulls it back out again.
Smart kid.
He's a genius.
That's a smart kid, man.
He's going to be in charge of a company one day. Hopefully a plastic straw company.
The anti-soggy straw company.
Yeah.
There'll be no soggy straws on my terms.
Not on my watch. Not on my watch.
We both watched Marvels Thunderbolts.
Now, I got to, first off, public apology to Tanner. We planned on watching this together, but my kids bombarded me the day before or 2 days before and said, hey, Dad, we want to go to this Thunderbolts movie.
Yep.
And I said, okay, kids, let's go to the Thunderbolts movie.
Yep.
And then I totally bailed on Tanner.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
Bailed on me.
If I could have a minute here, that'd be great. Can you just walk away for a second?
Okay, hold on.
And so, what Tanner may not realize is that my kids would get like very cryy and whiny, and then they'd hold it against me. Whereas Tanner, he's kind of like a goldfish, a 10-second memory. He just kind of forgets these things until I bring them up. So this is why I went with those guys, and I had to get bail on Tanner.
All right, what movie were we talking about?
We're talking about Thunderbolts.
Oh, yeah, we saw that one. Okay.
Yeah.
Spoilers, obviously.
Yeah. Yes.
Spoilers, if you haven't watched it.
It's been 2 weeks.
Skip ahead because we're going to be talking about it.
Skip ahead.
I'm probably not putting the numbers in the bar so you can see where to skip ahead. Just go forward until we're not talking about this anymore.
First of all, I just want to go flat out. Did you like it better or worse than Captain America Brave New World?
I enjoyed it better than Captain America Brave New World.
Okay, I enjoyed Captain America more.
Okay,
let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay, it's not a great movie, but it's not bad given the material they had to work with. I think people are enjoying it. Is it worth the big rush of praise it's getting? Probably not. But it made me like the John Walker character more.
I like the John. Yeah, I agree.
It made me like him more from the TV show. Didn't get a good like of him, but it made that character a little more fun. there was a lot of, I felt there was a lot of padding for the next slate of movies. Okay. Right? They're talking about who's where, like which superheroes are where at the time. President Ross is gone, so you know the timeline. They're talking about the Captain America's Avengers group compared to the new Avengers group.
They threw that in at the very end, though.
Right, but that's what I mean. Like, and then they're building the new Avengers Tower, which is the Watchtower, essentially. They're building all these, you know, I just felt like a lot of padding for the next movies coming out. The action was okay, but it was all kind of centered in the first and halfway through the second act. It wasn't.
Listen,
actually,
this movie resolved. So here, let me just go over it really quickly, okay? Guardians of the Galaxy was resolved by a dance-off.
Yeah.
Okay? Captain America Brave New World was...
resolved by love.
Resolved by love.
Captain.
Okay. What else was there? There was another one I want to talk about. And there's another one that was resolved by something that was bullshit.
But it's because we've all been bitching about the light fire beam in the sky final battle.
And this one was resolved by a group hug.
Yeah.
It was just a fucking group hug.
Yeah.
Now, here's a couple things.
Literally. Actually, you're not being facetious. It was literally solved by a group hug.
Yeah, it was literally resolved by a group hug. Okay. A couple things I want to say pros about this movie. I thought it tackled depression and loneliness very, very well.
Yeah.
In terms of that. And I think it touched on a bunch of stuff with these characters that identified with that idea. I liked that a lot. I liked the character development. Belova and her dad, Red Guardian, great stuff. I thought that Bucky, he contributed by being like, guys, I've been here before, and he kind of talked them through it.
Yeah, he was the old guard in this movie.
Ghost was kind of a throwaway character. Didn't really do anything. Bob was cool. However, the problem with Bob is I've seen this character before. And I've seen this character with, like, and what I mean by that is super all-being, powerful character. But I'm just, like, so moody and depressed.
Yeah.
That's Clark Kent from Smallville.
I can't actually use all my powers.
That's like Henry Cavill's version of Superman.
Yeah.
Like, okay, here, can I tell you what I like about the Sentry that they didn't do here?
Sure.
Okay, so the Sentry is cool, and this is his backstory, okay? He comes one day, and he's like, hey, we found the Sentry. And they find him in this, like, locked-up place, same as the thing, and they find him. And he's like, I'm the Sentry. I'm Robert Reynolds. I'm the Sentry. And he's like, hey, Cap. Hey, guys. He knows everybody. He's like, hey, guys, what's going on?
Yeah, and everyone's like, who the fuck are you?
And they're like, who the hell are you?
Yeah.
And long story short, back in the day, they were all in a team together.
Yeah.
He got out of control with the Void, because that's the other half to his thing. It's not depression in the comics. It's just like an equal and opposite reaction to him being so powerful as the Void, which is in this movie. And they're like, we got to lock this fucker up. He's nuts. Yeah. Or he's causing too much problems. And so they didn't erase his memory, but they erased him from everybody else's memory, and then just locked him up. And he chose to do that.
Yeah.
And then
they made the Watchtower invisible.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And and they didn't know who the Sentry was.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool. I wish they would have done a little bit more of that in this one, because that would have been kind of cool. But still used the depression angle, because I thought that was a good take on the Void.
It was interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The movie had so much momentum. You know what? It reminds me. It had so much momentum. First act, second act, and then it gets to the third one, and it's just like, it's like the movie about depression just kind of made me depressed at the end.
Yeah, because it just kind of goes hum.
I'm like, there's no follow through.
Yeah,
it's like getting jerked off for 2 minutes, and then it just stops.
Yeah, which it usually does for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why I have to keep going.
Yeah. There was no finish, is what I'm trying to say. There was no finish.
I think they did it interestingly. I think they did as good of an ending as they could with that material. So they're making the Void be a depression-based evil monster who's doing his thing. He's just evaporating. I liked that. Obviously, they're going to go with it because it's Disney, but that Red Guardian saves the little tiny girl from the falling thing with his body. And he's like, "This is all right, little one. I'm going to take care of you." And then she just fucking pop, gets Thanos, and she's going, "You're like, oh, fuck, okay, this is getting serious now.
Getting serious.
They're killing kids on screen. Here we go.
That.
Disney, fuck yeah."
You know I'm in favor of killing kids.
Like on that Obi-Wan Kenobi, when Vader just fucking snaps that kid's neck. He's walking, you're like, oh, fuck, Disney's getting hitty. It's getting good. Watch Andor 2 for more of that. But then, just kind of, but there's no way, and I said to myself this going into the theater by myself because my friend didn't come, is that there was...
Your wife didn't go with you?
Yeah, she did.
Okay, good. I'm like, geez, I felt that would have went twice, dude.
Is that, there's no way that group... The Thunderbolts, as they were, could ever do anything to Sentry because he's basically Superman in the Marvel world. Yeah, and so I'm like, okay, well, they're going to do something that's like with the Hulk. It's like, oh, I'm going to be your best friend, and we're going to hug, and that's how I'm going to save you. I like how they did it. Like it wasn't flat like Captain America was. Captain America is a flat ending. They're just standing on a fucking island. They didn't even use the daughter to turn him back. He was just like, come on, man. Like, man, come on. Really? Can we, man? Come on, man.
After a really fucking cool fight.
Sure. But then, it's that ending.
After a really cool fight.
So that ending, I liked. It made sense. Like, I was like, okay,
I'll tell you why it didn't make sense. Here's my cons. Okay? You know how when we watch Game of Thrones Season 8, we're like, man, A doesn't equal B in this.
Yeah.
The progression from A to B didn't work.
It was like A to fucking golf.
Okay. We had a nice guy named Bob.
Yeah.
She walked in. Elaine walked in. What's her name? Valentina walked in. Talked to him for 6 seconds. Walked to him for 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Gave him a suit and a dyed hair job.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, he's a cunt.
Yeah.
Okay. So first off, that doesn't make any sense. That's not Bob's character. Why would he treat those other people like that? It didn't make sense.
But we don't know how long she was with him, right? Because they were somewhere else driving. And then they just crash cut to them being in New York. So arguably, it could have been a month.
That's right? Not my fucking problem. It didn't
Correct.
work.
You're right.
It didn't work.
They don't tell you how long it took, but they're kind of playing that game.
It didn't work. So that's the first thing that didn't work. Second thing that didn't work is there was no reason at all that was described in the movie that Bob had to do what she wanted him to do, what Valentina wanted him to do. You know what I mean? There was no reason presented from her as to this is why you should do what I want you to do.
What was it? There was, but not to him, which is the problem. Because she had a secret bomb switch to blow up his skull,
but that's not the reason why.
And he never knew that.
But that's what I'm saying is he changed, but she never gave him a reason why to change.
But she was a sexy mother type. She was being a sexy mom, and he's like, heck yeah, I'm gonna have a sexy mom now.
It doesn't make sense. And so when you don't give him a reason why to do it, then when you try to talk him into when you get mad at him for not doing it, holds no weight. Like, yes, you got the bomb that he doesn't know about, but when she's trying to talk to him, everything she's saying holds no weight. So it was pointless. The whole transition was pointless to me.
But if Elaine came to you one day and said, "Hey, Corbyn,"
I would do anything for Elaine.
Right. That's my point. Yeah. She said, "Hey, man,
I'm a Seinfeld guy.
I'm going to put you in a cool suit, but I need you to go kill a few people for me."
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. But seriously though, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's still not a tight fucking written movie.
It didn't make sense. Ghost, don't know why you're there. They gave her nothing to chew on, that whole thing. I thought Mr. Walker, and I was hoping... the problem is, we had...
I forgot they were in a TV show together. Like when they started talking, him and the Winter Soldier and Walker started talking. I'm like, how do they know each other? Like, oh, hey, there's a whole television show of them fucking
which
together.
I enjoyed really quite a bit.
They don't like Andor.
Put it this way.
So weird.
They fought each other a little bit at the beginning in that vault. Okay,
yeah.
Winter Soldier wasn't there.
Correct.
Okay. And then they kind of fought a little people in the middle, but not really. They didn't really fight anybody.
No, they just were dancing around for a bit.
So, again, all the things that's cool about John Walker and Winter Soldier, they didn't get to display. Same with the Black Widow. She didn't get to display what's cool about her. Ghost did not fuck all for me.
Correct.
And then Red Guardian didn't have a whole lot to chew on either. He was, again, they were just doing character moments and not action moments. So it didn't balance out.
And what upset me is the one point where John Walker would have had a really cool hallway fight scene.
Yeah.
They cut.
Yeah.
Right? He's standing there, and he's like, all these guards with guns are going to come in. He's just like, fuck it, I'll do it myself. He's like, standing there. He's getting psyched up. I was
waiting for it.
It's all dark, and you see the lasers come around the corner. He's like, fuck, all right, here we go. And then cut.
Yeah.
And then he cut back, and it's done.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, come on. Like,
hey, I was ready for it, man. I was ready for it.
So, yeah, it's pretty average Marvel outing.
Yeah. If you had to give it out of 5 stars, what would you give it?
Oof. 2.5.
2.5, me too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's what I've come to expect from Marvel.
Marvel sucks now. All
Basically.
Right. I got a funny tweet I want to read.
Tell me a funny tweet.
I think it's funny. Excuse me, I hiccuped. Anyway, oh no, this is awful. If I actually get real hiccups, we have to stop the podcast. Because if I get hiccups, they don't go away unless I eat peanut butter.
No, this is just a... Sorry, what?
They don't go away unless I eat a spoonful of peanut butter.
Okay, well, we're going to do that on air, but sure.
Yeah. All right. It's just this guy. He just tweeted this.
Yeah.
Great white people sayings.
Okay.
Things that are just great white people sayings. Okay? Ready? Number 1. Get a load of this guy.
Oh, yeah.
That's a white person saying.
Yeah, that's totally a white guy saying. Yeah.
Number 2. Hold your horses.
Oh, I say that quite a bit. I like that one.
Number 3. You're barking up the wrong tree.
Oh, that is a call. I haven't said that one myself, I don't think.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Just to clarify to our audience, we are both white.
Shockingly so. Yeah.
Number 4, whatever floats your boat.
Yeah, say that one quite a bit.
You've said that to me.
Yeah.
Number 4, 5, I don't say this very often. Kick rocks.
Go kick rocks. That's like an East Coast thing.
Is it?
Yeah.
Next one, we needed this rain.
How many times have you heard that this week?
Right?
Yeah.
We needed this rain.
No, that's actually really good, guys.
What an absolute unit.
Oh, yeah. That's a fucking unit, bud.
What's a fucking unit,
that's a Canadian white guy saying that.
What's
he's a fucking unit.
How about this? Look who decided to show up.
Yeah.
White guy says.
I like the Joe Pesci you went there.
That's the next one. This guy thinks he's something, huh?
Oh,
this guy here.
This guy over here.
He thinks he's something.
This guy right here
thinks he's something.
Thinks he is in fact something.
Yeah. And then one that I use a lot. Not to be that guy, but and then you lay it on him thick.
He's missing a really big one.
The most heinous shit. What's the big one?
Is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
It is what it is, man.
It is what
it is.
Yeah.
I hear that 18 times a day.
I hate that.
Yeah.
That's so stupid.
That's just something lazy people say.
All right.
Work.
It is time, ladies and gentlemen, for our Top 5. All right, we're back for our top 5.
Okay, I'm excited for this one.
All right, this is me. Okay, wait,
this is me.
Okay, are we doing the one that I changed it to, or the one that I had it before that you wanted to do?
We probably should have had this discussion before we started airing. I think it's the second one you sent me.
The musical one?
Yeah.
All right, yes, the musical one. Although you really liked the other one I was going to do.
I did like the other one.
I've got that. I've still got it all listed out.
Yeah, all right.
All right, top 5 characters. So here's this backstory. I went on a road trip recently. We talked about it in the last podcast.
Yeah.
Okay, but I listened to a ton of 80s music, and I started noticing, not noticing, because we all know they're there, but I just picked up on the trends.
Yeah.
So this is now the top 5 characteristics of an 80s song.
Music song. Number 5. I go first.
That's right.
Long-ass drum fills.
Nice. Okay, explain yourself, sir.
Okay, so the 70s come in, they establish like the rock arena, right? They establish rock. So drums became that major focal point in bands, especially for arena rock. Yeah. So 80s musicians, they had to make it bigger and more impactful. So they all started using gated reverb on all of their drum sounds, and you just get that fucking long, controlled, crisp, that kind of reverb sound that doesn't bleed off. So like every fucking drum set you hear of an 80s band, whether it's from R&B to rock to pop, whatever it is, they're all rocking that, and they just let the drums, like, think of a song, right? It just sits back and then just fucking throw in drum solos.
For sure. I like it.
Long-ass drum fills.
I dig it, man.
Yeah.
Number 5. Synthesizers. Man. And you know what? It started... I listened to a song the other day. It was Cars by... Who sings Cars? Anyway.
Cars.
It's
Cars.
Yeah.
I'm driving with Corbyn by me.
That song.
We're going the sun.
It comes out in 1980.
Yeah.
So it's at the beginning of the decade.
Yeah.
And right off the bat, it hits all the synthesizers. So I don't know what the fuck happened in 79, but 80's like, nah, fuck that. We're doing synthesizers.
Yeah.
And they hit it hard. And so that whole section, and then every great song has some little bit of a synthesizer in there just to give it that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love that synthesizer.
Well, they not only synthesizers, but the ability to snippets. Whether it's real world sounds or different songs, they could play back while they played their song, right?
Even little loop or whatever. Yeah.
They were Toto's Africa, man. Right?
Yeah.
That whole thing rips off a keyboard synthesizer.
Mono.
Yeah,
that's fair.
Number 4. Tried to go differently there.
Yeah.
The music videos told a story.
Oh, okay. I didn't have this. Okay,
yeah.
Go ahead.
They were 80s music videos when they started making music videos. They because it didn't exist as a genre yet, so they just brought in people who knew how to make videos, which was basically movie directors. So all these 80 music videos are they're much more storytelling, cinematic adventure than a lot of what we have today. So they're filmed. They have a beginning, a middle, and an end.
Yeah.
A lot of them have stories. Like the songs playing in the background, but they just have these characters playing out this metaphorical version of the song in the background. So like I watched Duo's Last in Line, for example, which is a 4-minute sci-fi horror film to rock music. And it was made before Hellraiser. It was made before Star Trek, even though you're going to see those things when you watch the video. So yeah, it's just really cool. They're much more cinematic affairs.
Thriller, man.
Yeah,
it all started. I think it's probably started with Thriller, but probably a little earlier than that. But
yeah, they're the whole video's told a story, and now they're just kind of like random pop kids running around a town.
I love it.
Yeah.
Number 4. Okay, so mine's jumping off your number 5 a little bit.
Oh,
it's taking everything you said, but it's actually with a specific instrument. It's the electric drum.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so what's special about the electric drum is when you hit it, like after you're done hitting it, that's the end of the sound. Like in a regular drum, it doesn't boom reverb. And it right.
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
And
it has no bleed.
No bleed. That's a good way to say it.
Yeah.
And so what I say, especially in Prince songs, because you know about Prince, he loved electric drums, and they just fucking hit.
Yeah.
And I wish they brought back electric drums because I just think the sound is so unique and they just sound so cool.
Yeah.
But everyone had electric drums. Maybe not most of the biggest rock bands, like some of them did.
Yeah.
But all the songs that were more poppy, they all had the electric drums.
Everyone, yeah.
Walking Like an Egyptian.
Yeah.
Hey Mickey had them a little bit because it was really clean.
Yeah.
It just makes for a cleaner.
Yeah.
And when you have that clean, it goes well with the previous one, the synthesizer, which I like. So anyway.
No, drums were huge in the 80s.
Electric drums.
Big change. Number 3. Just the simple diversity of music in that decade.
Oh, okay. You're not really telling me the characteristics of a song. You're telling me.
Well, yeah,
more.
I took it more 80s music.
Oh, I took it right to the song, my man.
Well, we'll get there.
All right.
I mean, U2, Guns N' Roses, Madonna, Electric Light Orchestra, like the version. And now today we just call it all 80s music, but. But they're starting new, like there's electric genres, like you're saying. There was synth pop, there was glam metal,
Electric Avenue,
the start of R&B and hip hop. Like it all happened in the 80s, and there was such a diverse range of tunes that I mean, even country got really fucking big in the 80s, and it just doesn't, You could have liked anyone. And now, if we listen to it nowadays, we just say 80s music.
Country music could have used some electric drums.
Yeah.
It would have made it a lot cooler.
The Horsemen would have been better with a synthesizer.
It would have been awesome if they took country in the 80s and added electric drums and synthesizers and heavy metal. It actually, if they just didn't sing country, it would have made it better. Number 3. There was a heavy focus on supporting vocals. Okay, so you always had your lead singer.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Your lead singer. And then when the chorus came along, it wouldn't be just one. It'd be like 2 or 3 supporting vocals that hit that whole chorus with them. And what it did is it made the song sound bigger and more grand than it would have without.
Like it was in an arena.
Like it was just for bigger. It made everything not a ballady. Like the ballads became more ballady. The rocks became more rocky.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The pop became more poppy. It exploded the stage or the scope of every song when you had more than one person singing a chorus.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it just kind of it was just more people working together to achieve that goal, and it just created bigger songs. When you think about the decades, 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s, the 80s are the biggest songs. Like they're biggest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everything got toned down big wise.
Yeah.
And that's because of, I think, one of those things where you have this heavy focus on supporting vocals.
Yeah, and if you do, you never see them anymore.
Yeah.
Right? They're just either pre-recorded or in the background. Like you never actually...
They would rather today do one vocal with auto-tuners than do multiple... like a lead singer and then maybe hide their weaknesses with great backup singers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I do. That's a good point. Number 2. Simply the bands and the personalities of the 80s, right? Especially compared to the decades before that. These bands were loud. They were anti-establishment. They were sexy. They were sweaty. They were raw. And they really started to funnel that out, as you can see with the fucking hair metal and Queen and all the bands that start to all of a sudden, these are tight, sexy clothed boys and girls.
Who had the worst 80s hair?
The worst, man. I don't know if there's any terrible hair in the 80s.
I'm going to say Nancy Wilson from Heart. That shit was out there.
Nancy. She had a poofed up hair.
That shit was out there.
That was a high hairline.
Yeah.
Oh, Nancy. But like eating bats, shooting fireballs, hanging from wires, right? The presence was so much more.
Makeup.
Everything, yeah.
Makeup.
Like having to put makeup. Like it's
There's so many bands that just had full makeup on.
Yeah, it was because you just went from dudes in black suits sitting there. I fell into now to just have like 4 Jewish dudes dressed up like demons and spacemen.
Yeah,
and like 9-inch platform lifts.
Yeah,
like throwing. Like it's just that change.
The tights.
The tights. Oh, the tights.
The neon colors, the tights.
My neon tights, my spandex. Number 2.
I like to affectionately call this the 80s two-step.
Oh.
And that is this. Ready?
Yeah. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, yeah. I was playing like 9 different songs in my head.
Every song has that beat to it.
Yeah.
Just, you know what? Like, hey, Mickey.
Yeah.
Hey, Mickey. It's just all of them have that beat.
Yeah.
Or so many of them. I call it the 80s two-step because you would just dance the back and forth to the 80s two-step.
You just do a little shuffle side to side.
Back to side. 80s two-step. 1, 2.
1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah. That's a good dance.
One of my favorite things from the 80s is the 80s two-step.
Yeah. We should not dance.
Oh, I'm a great 80s dancer. Great. Not good.
Okay, you got to show me something.
Not good. Great.
What I just saw was not great.
Well, I'm sitting down for one.
Stand up.
There's no music.
Show me something. I
can't play music.
I will play music.
We can't play music on this.
But I'll play music on the background after edit. And then you just dance to it for me.
No, this feels like some sort of couch audition for a porn movie.
We'll get a dance video one day for you.
Number 1.
Still number 1.
Still number 1?
Yeah. One more time. Number 1. Hey, it was the same one. Synthesizers.
Yes. But we didn't get to the same one, so we can't shake hands.
I know. But you're right. They could recreate natural sound with a crazy amount of precision, right? Or they could create a synthetic tone that no one had ever heard before.
Yeah.
So when these were created in 79, every fucking band in the world wanted one, and every fucking band in the world took one.
Yeah, they for sure.
And its ability to produce those catchy melodies that just lingered, and then the sampling they could take from their own playlist and play it back as they're playing live, it just changed the game, right?
It made live performances much, much better as well.
Oh, it was insane. They, their like I said, their little melodies came on, but then it pushed into the keyboard riffs, right? Because you put all these synthesizers on a keyboard, and then you have Aha's "Take on Me." Van Halen's Jump. You just hear that keyboard riff. You know those songs immediately.
They hook you too. The synthesizers
they get you in.
Hook you.
And then you can make it sad and scary. You do Sweet Child of Mine like Guns N' Roses. You get fucking Dizzy Reed's keyboard, just fucking ethereal sound.
Listen,
heartstring.
I went to here's a side note on synthesizers. I went to a concert. It was Def Leppard and Styx opened for them. Okay.
Oh yeah, Styx is good.
Okay, Styx. So it was what's his name, Gowan or whatever. Anyway, Gowan. He's on the keyboards for Styx, and he's got the synthesizer keyboard, and he's got it on a pedestal that spins, and so he would be like firing into the keys, and he'd spin it, and then stop it and be like, and I wish you could see what I'm doing. It was like hilarious. You're like, man, this is worth it just for Gowan.
Styx is actually a great concert. If you haven't seen, and you can find them playing.
Oh, they're great.
It's a good time.
Oh yeah, they're definitely good.
Number one.
Okay, and this, ladies and gentlemen, is the single greatest characteristic of an 80s song, and that is the higher octave third act.
Oh, the build up.
No, higher octave. They'll sing.
Oh, the key change.
And then it goes higher octave,
yeah.
And we hit that chorus in the higher octave,
yeah, key change.
To finish the whole song.
Yeah.
Living on a Prayer, Fading Like a Flower. They hit that.
Yeah.
Every time I see you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
not that one.
Not those ones.
I was yelling I went out with some high school buddies this weekend.
Oh, nice.
And my throat is.
Did you go to Thunderbolts with them?
No, I did not.
Oh, shocker.
My throat is like just raw.
It's good. Gives that sexy gravelly voice. That's a top 5.
All right,
that's a good top 5, Corbyn.
That's a good top 5.
One.
Again, higher octave final act. I just love it. It just wraps up the song. It like just finishes on a higher, and then it wraps up the song, and it's just fantastic. Love the higher octave.
And also, cocaine.
Key change. And cocaine.
Cocaine, I think, helped a lot of them.
All right.
So you brought this drafting game.
I brought the drafting game. Now, let me explain
this. Walk us through this like we're 5-year-olds.
All right, guys. Listen, so the NBA draft is coming up, and that's in a normal draft is like all the teams are in there and they get an order to pick in, and then each person picks a player, and obviously if someone else picks a player, you can't pick that player, so that player's off the board. We're doing it with video games. We're doing a video game draft, except we're doing it just a slightly different.
This is that different.
Okay? We have a bunch of categories. I'm going to go through them really quickly for our fans.
Okay, there's a few. Get ready.
Okay?
And do you want to write this down and you can play along?
You can.
You're not going to, but go ahead.
80s. 90s, arcade, so the best arcade game, best 2000s game, best 2010s until now, best indie game. What would you waste the most quarters on? The best comfort food, so something that made you feel, it could be a comfy game or a cozy game, or it could be one you're just like, man, it just made me feel so nostalgic. Okay? Next one is under control, and this means a game that had like a certain set of controls that you really loved, or a sequence of controls that you remember until to this day.
Yeah.
Okay. Best of a franchise. Best of the best is what I like to call it. I mean, in brackets, franchise. So tell me the best game in any franchise. Okay. Next up, if looks could kill. This is when you just turned on a game. It could be any generation. And you're like, holy shit, this game looks amazing.
Yeah.
Like just when graphics wowed you. And it doesn't have to be realistic graphics. It could be something when the first time you saw
artistic.
something in the 70s could have been like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. That's if looks could kill. Next up, story time. Games that have the best stories.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep.
Best soundtrack.
Yeah.
Or what did I call it? I called it something else. Hold on, what is it?
Yeah,
Sounds good. That's what I called it. Sounds good.
Sounds good.
These are games with the best soundtrack. Okay. Next up, acting chops.
Ooh,
these are the best voice actors you've heard in a video game.
Who do we got?
Okay. Finally, and by finally I mean second last. An influential hit. And what I mean by this is a game that changed the game, may have defined a genre, may have changed or invented a genre, or one that is just held in the, what's this called? The
palm of your hands.
It's just so fantastic.
Okay,
yes. And finally, for real, your guilty pleasures.
Ooh.
All right? So we don't have to go. So Tanner gets to pick first.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh.
Now remember, you strategically have to place your games in these categories because you can't reuse them.
Correct.
And I can't use them if you've picked them.
Correct.
Okay? So we're going to have 2 picks in each category. But you get to choose which category you want to fill at any time.
Yep.
Okay? So pick your category, pick your first pick.
Okay.
What's your number 1 draft pick, sir?
Well, I'm going to start at the beginning. We're going to start at the 80s.
Oh, I'm not starting the 80s.
And I'm going to pick an 80s game that I really liked, Contra.
Is the 80s. You're taking Contra off the board.
Contra off the board for the 80s. For Team Town, I would take Contra. I don't know what they do in actual.
As the best 80s game. So I'm just going to get those. Contra was on some of my lists here for a potential draft pick.
It's a fucking good game.
So write down that you put Contra in the 80s.
Got it.
Okay. And I'm getting rid of it everywhere else. Okay. There, get rid of that. Okay. The first category I'm selecting in is going to be If Looks Could Kill.
Oh.
Okay. And I'm drafting Dragon's Lair into If Looks Could Kill.
That is a good-looking game.
Now, did you want to talk about Contra? Well, I mean, we got to talk about the games a little bit while you put it there.
So, Contra is arguably the original side-scroller shooter.
Yeah.
A terrorist organization named the Red Falcon declares war on humanity and tries to take over the Earth. And 2 soldiers, do you know their name?
Yeah, it's Billy and Jimmy or something.
Bill Reiser and Lance Bean.
That's right, I knew that.
All named after
I was thinking Double Dragon
heroes. You were thinking Double Dragon. And they're sent to stop. Yeah, it's a side-scroller. Shooters, smash them up. It was basically the goalpost for everything coming after it, to which a lot of games still haven't.
Yeah.
And this one was also genre defining to what it brought forward. That people still do things today. So,
it's still one of the most fun games to play today.
It's still a great game, and it's been remade a few times, and it's still a lot of fun. Contra,
and that's in the 80s category.
That is 80s Contra.
So under If Looks Could Kill, I drafted Dragon's Lair. So this is an arcade game from the 80s, and the reason why it's in this was the first game to use Laserdisc technology and to animate their game with full hand-drawn animations instead of video game graphics.
You can tell, it's gorgeous.
You were playing a cartoon. Yeah. Now, let's be clear: the controls and the gameplay were janky as fuck and hard as hell. But the beauty of the game, because it was Don Bluth drawing that game, and he was one of the best animators I've ever seen in my life. Dragon's Lair, one of the best beautiful games I've ever seen. Dragon's Lair,
I like it.
Yeah.
Next, we're going to go to arcade.
You're going to arcade, okay.
Arcade for myself.
Yeah.
And for this one, Mortal Kombat 2.
Oh, I forgot that. Yes.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, Mortal Kombat 2.
Yeah, so Emperor Shao Kahn comes out and he says, "Tournament rematch, you pricks, and we're going to Outworld this time."
Tournament
rematch, you fucks. It took what Mortal Kombat did and it fucking tripled it. It looked better. You had a way bigger cast to play with, way cooler zones. The fatalities actually got way more refined in Mortal Kombat 2. The amount of money that game must have made in the arcades would be astronomical. But sexy arcade game. That's Mortal Kombat 2.
I like it.
I'm taking it. I'm buying that one.
This is going to be controversial, what I'm going to pick. It can be in multiple categories. It's definitely somewhere on your list.
Okay, I'm ready.
But I'm drafting it right now, and I'm drafting into the category you wouldn't think I'm drafting it in. I'm going to draft it in. What did I take? Did I take If Looks Could Kill last time?
You just did that one, yeah.
I did take If Looks Could Kill.
Okay.
Do I want to take another one in If Looks Could Kill?
You said you could do 2.
I'm going to take it. It's going to be Super Mario Brothers 3. And I'm going to take it. And I'm going to take it in. I don't want to take it there. I don't want to take it in 90s because it was released in 1990 in North America. So don't fuck with me. I'm going to put it in comfort food. Super Mario Bros. 3. This is a game that I go back to. I feel comfy with it.
Okay.
Comfort food. Yeah. Super Mario Bros. 3. And the reason why it's comfy is because you're familiar with it. It was a game you played so much, you were so familiar with it. And for me, the reason why it's in this nostalgia category is I had the Nintendo Power magazine, and I knew all the secrets.
Yeah.
And to this day, it's fun to go back and see if I can remember those secrets.
Just off the top of your head. You probably do remember a lot of them.
I remember.
Because muscle memory, right?
Honestly, I remember all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Comfort food. Super Mario Bros. 3, off the board.
Oh.
Can't take it anywhere else.
Okay, well, in that case, I'm also jumping on comfort food right now.
Oh.
And I'm taking Pokemon Yellow.
Okay, and we'll lump in yellow, red, and blue in that.
Sure, yeah, that's what it is. So,
okay, Pokemon Yellow and comfort food.
Yeah, because that's again same reason. You can go back, and it's just my youth of my little Game Boy sitting out in the field at recess because none of the kids would ever talk to me.
Yeah,
and just sitting there with my little Game Boy playing Pokemon and catching my little friends because they could be friends with me because I had to catch them and put them in balls, and they couldn't go anywhere, and they had to be my friends, and they wouldn't make fun of my face.
Who's your favorite Pokemon?
Oh. Fuck you.
You asshole.
I mean, honestly, Mewtwo.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, it's just, I mean, I started, as I'm sure you did, I grew up with the original Pokemons, right? And that was the get.
My first was Yellow, same with you.
That was the get. Well, my first was Blue.
Oh, okay.
But Yellow, just because it was just basically a refined version of Red and Blue. Was Yellow, but Mewtwo was the get, and just always stuck with me. And the first Pokemon movie where he kills Pikachu and all the Pokemon cry also made me cry.
Also made me cry.
Yeah. Okay, Bunker Food, Pokemon Yellow.
All right, I like that. That's good. All right, we are going to go to Under Control. So these are games where the controls were memorable, or you can go back and do some sort of control sequence that you remember in your lifetime.
Okay.
Okay? And I am going to take Mike Tyson's Punch-Out.
Okay, yeah, that's a good point.
Mike Tyson's Punch-Out.
Can you do it right now?
I can go with my eyes closed. Not all closed, but I can go with first try without. I can get to Mike Tyson every time automatically.
Okay, easy enough.
I've never beaten Mike Tyson in my 47 years of life, no matter how many times I've tried.
Yeah,
but getting there is like second nature to me. I can do it every time. Yeah, and here's the thing: the way I do it, I've watched optimized videos of Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
Yeah,
and there's way better and way faster ways to punch everybody out. But you play and you find your own that works, and I just found my own way, and so that's what I have. Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, baby.
I
drafted to Under Control.
Never gotten to Mike Tyson.
Never gotten to Mike Tyson?
No, never.
Man, maybe one day you should sit down with me and I'll just show you.
You can walk me through
how easy it is.
Indie.
You're going indie. Don't take my indie.
I'm going indie.
Don't take my indie games.
I'm sure the one I'm picking isn't going to be on your list.
Okay, hopefully not.
Indie game first one is Disco Elysium.
Oh, I've never heard of that one.
Oh,
that was a freebie for you.
Yeah,
I don't know why you took it so. Why'd you draft it so early? I wasn't taking it.
One of the best fucking indie games in like the last 20 years.
Now you're missing the point, sir. If I wasn't going to pick it, that should be one of your last draft picks.
I don't know how sport drafts work.
Yes, because you want to select the games that I'm probably going to pick because they're so popular in categories that I'm probably going to draft them in. So I don't get them.
Yeah, but I want this one.
I'm not picking Disco Elysium.
Yeah, but I want Disco Elysium.
I know, but you're going to get it anyway because I'm not going to pick it.
Well, I don't know that.
You know that.
Oh.
You've met me before today. All right, go ahead. It's okay. Guys, he doesn't understand the sports.
No, I just want this one, so I'm going to pick it.
All right.
2019.
Yep.
Disco Elysium dropped. You're in the soiled shoes of a detective with amnesia from just a constant nights of drinking. And you are charged with investigating a murder. And there's no traditional combat to speak of, but you're basically wrestling with your own psyche as you go apart it, who is kind of talking to you, and you choose what type of personality your character's going to have as you play this there throughout. Just fucking amazing writing, really intriguing story, really good puzzle walkthrough. Fun artistic graphics, like very art, like oil painting almost design as you go through it. Really, 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 really well done. Anyone with actual taste in games would know Disco Elysium is good. Like, I'm over here moneyballing it, and you're just over there being like, "He looks good, so I'm going to make him a pitcher." I'm over here being like,
I'm picking the good players before you pick
like,
them.
My boy can throw his ball weird, but he's good at it.
And sometimes, like this one, I got to get to a category to pick something because it fits the category so perfectly that I don't want you to steal it from me.
Right.
And so I'm going to do that now.
Go for it.
And I'm probably shooting myself in the foot.
Okay.
But I think you may choose this game in the future, but I want to use it for this category specifically.
Okay.
Under acting chops. So this is for voice acting.
Oh, okay.
But it's in this category for all the wrong reasons. It's
because you just want to take it off the board.
No, I want to take it off the board, but I want to use it in this category because it's so bad that it's awesome.
Oh.
The acting is so bad that it's actually awesome at the end of the day. And that is the original Resident Evil.
Oh, yeah.
For acting chops. Now, if you recall,
it is bad.
It's so bad. So there is a sequence at the beginning of the game where all the characters are in basically the foyer of the mansion.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Hey, we need to get that door unlocked." And one of the main guys goes, and you got to remember, they're not just saying I'm going to say the lines like a human being would say it, but these guys, they didn't pick actors.
Yeah, you say the line, I'll say it how it actually sounds in the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jill, you should go unlock that door since you're the master of unlocking.
Jill, you should go unlock that door since you're the master of unlocking.
Master of unlocking.
Yeah,
it's bad. It's like they don't even have the inflection. You had too much inflection. Even that's how bad.
I can't even not act good.
You can't even act as bad as they acted in this. Yeah. It's classic.
You were almost a Jill sandwich.
No, don't open that door.
Oh, I'm dying.
It's so bad. It's so bad. It's good. Under acting chops, I'm putting Resident Evil.
That's a good one. I like that one. Influential hit.
Oh, I like this. Okay, good.
Okay, I'm doing what you said. I'm going to take one away from you.
Yeah, you have to.
Mario Kart.
Nice.
Kart racers.
Yeah, it was in there.
Wouldn't existed without Mario Kart.
Yeah, no, I completely agree.
We all know what it is. It's in there.
Yeah, Mario Kart, number one.
Yeah.
Influential hit.
Yeah, Mario Kart.
I don't disagree with that at all.
Kart racers, man. Diddy Kong Racing, Crash Bandicoot Racing.
Yeah, it defined the whole...
Yeah, everything's happened because of Mario Kart.
It made racing fun, is what it did. You know what I mean? Like, it was like...
Yeah, I can run over cubes and shoot turtles at somebody? Fuck yeah.
I can run over cubes and shoot turtles? He's so cool, man. I'm going to go for indie games.
Okay.
And I am picking Hades in the...
Oh, you prick.
I knew you were going to pick it.
I didn't have it in indie games. I had it in soundtrack.
Okay, you know what? I also had it in soundtrack.
Yeah.
But
it has a banger soundtrack.
It does have a banger soundtrack. But I'm putting it in indie games. What did I put under soundtrack? Maybe I'll put it under soundtrack. Hold on. Indie games. I didn't have a lot of indie games. No, I'm putting yes. I'm putting it in indie games.
It's a great indie game.
Hades.
Yeah.
Hades is my indie game.
Yeah, you got that. Oh.
That's evil.
Oh, I thought you were still doing Resident Evil.
Oh, yeah. And seriously, the line is, don't open that door. Don't open that door.
Yeah.
So bad. I fucking love it.
Story time.
Story time. I like it. Hit me.
You're not going to pick it anyway, but it is the Knights of the Old Republic.
You know what? I have played it. I just haven't finished it.
Oh,
it's definitely a good story.
Oh, it is arguably the best Star Wars story written. I want to tell you the twist because you haven't played it. Go fucking play that game. It's amazing.
Go play it.
Knights of the Republic story time. It's chef's kiss for RPG storytelling. It is one of the top 3 best RPGs written of all time.
Oh,
yeah.
I am torn.
Making a toit from you.
Okay. In the 80s, I'm taking one away from you.
Okay.
I'm going to say the original Super Mario Brothers in the 80s.
Yeah.
Mario Brothers. You can't have it. And I had it actually, I used it for a different category. Hold on. No, I don't want to use it for music. Oh, I have it in music. Oh, no. What do I do? What do I do? It's like the greatest.
5 seconds left on the clock.
Let me look really quickly. Yeah, I'm going to use it on soundtrack instead.
Oh, last minute change up from Corbyn's table.
Soundtrack. We're going to use Mario Bros.
Running up with a card.
Yeah. Cut and paste, my man.
All right, well, I'm going to jump up to 2000s.
That sounds good. Okay, 2000s. You thought this would take forever. This is so quick.
I don't. Okay.
I mean, first off, Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
That soundtrack. Listen, they used that whole soundtrack in the latest Mario Brothers movie.
They use it forever.
40 years
It'll
later.
be used forever.
It'll be used forever.
Yeah.
It's people's ringtones. It's people's everything. Yeah. Everything about it.
Yeah. You could probably go to any place on the planet, play that song, and they'll know what it is.
And never mind just the soundtrack, but the sound effects.
Yep.
Every sound effect, everyone on the planet knows every sound effect. Everyone knows what a coin sounds like. Yeah. Everyone knows what a block sounds like. Everyone knows what powering up looks like. Everyone knows what powering down looks like.
Yeah.
Or sounds like. It's classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, completely. Bring it. What do you got? Which one are you in?
So I'm going to go 2000s.
2000s, okay.
I don't think... I have 3 written down. I don't think you're going to pick 2 of them.
Okay.
I think you're going to pick the other one. I don't think these are franchise sweeping choices. So for the 2000s, I'm going to say Resident Evil 4.
I had that in there.
Yeah, there we go.
You bastard.
For 2000s.
Now, is Resident Evil 4 Remake a different game? It is, right? It has to be.
I mean, it is different. It didn't come out in 2000.
Yeah, and I paid 2 different prices for it.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you have to put it in there. I had it on there. You have to put it in there.
Resident Evil 4 of 2000s. Just
a good one.
It took Resident Evil and really brought it into a true next gen, right?
Yeah.
And Leon's my favorite character.
Leon is a good character.
Leon!
Don't open that door. That's a good one. In the 90s. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to leave the 80s alone.
Oh, okay. Leave them alone.
In the 90s, I'm going... Oh, you said Mortal Kombat 2. I have Mortal Kombat here. Do I want to go the original Mortal Kombat?
It's a different game.
Do I want to go the original Mortal Kombat? No. I am going Sonic the Hedgehog Part 2.
Oh.
In the 90s. Sonic the Hedgehog Part 2. Arguably the greatest. Not even arguably. It is.
No, it is.
It is the greatest.
I'll agree with that too.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
It's infinite replayable. It has a great soundtrack. I could have used it under soundtrack.
You could have.
And it honestly is one of the best games of the 90s, and people don't give it as much love because it was on a Sega Genesis machine instead of a Nintendo machine.
Yeah.
It was awesome. I played the fuck out of that game.
Yeah, that's a good choice.
Sonic the Hedgehog Part 2.
That is a good choice.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it.
I'm going to roll down to would waste the most quarters on.
I love it. What do you got?
Area 51.
Oh, that's a good choice.
That's a good choice.
Oh, it's a good choice.
Shooter arcade. You're shooting the aliens at Area 51 with big dudes wearing blue jumpsuits waving you on.
Son of a bitch.
It's a good one.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, a lot of quarters on that one, bud.
Oh,
Area 51.
Area 51. That's a good one. What are you gonna take from me here? All right. If looks could kill.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. I've already picked that one. Right. I already picked that one.
You've done A, looks could kill, yeah.
If looks could kill, Dragon's Lair. Do I want to do another one from there? No, I don't. Or do I? No, I'm going to do soundtrack. Okay, soundtrack. I'm taking another one in soundtrack.
Soundtrack, go.
Ready?
Yeah.
Tetris.
Ooh, good one.
In the sounds good category, I'm taking Tetris because everybody knows that song. Everybody knows. It's
everybody
classic.
knows Tetris.
I wanted to get that out because my other options were not that great.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
For voice acting,
I
don't know if you're going to have this, but it's a big get.
In where which one are we in?
Voice acting.
You can't be better than mine.
I'm going to take Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill.
Oh, and Batman.
From Batman Arkham's. Yeah, from the Arkham games.
You have to pick which one. Sorry.
Oh, Arkham. I'll just take the first one.
I had this for other stuff.
Yeah.
I had this for other stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it is Batman and Joker. And it will always be my Batman and Joker.
Yeah.
That I can play in a video game. But they were always my Batman and Joker.
I had it in 3 other categories.
Dude, yeah. So I knew. I'm like, ooh, I got to get these guys locked up. So Arkham Asylum, Batman, Kevin Conroy as Batman, Mark Hamill as the Joker, my Joker.
Yeah.
Fucking Jared Leto.
Yeah, Jared Leto ruined everything.
Yeah, he always does.
You know what? That's a great choice. That's in voice acting, hey?
That is some fucking voice acting there. Yeah.
All right. You know what? I'm going to lock up my acting chops.
Oh, okay.
Category as well.
Yeah.
With the first Uncharted game.
Ooh, yeah. Okay, that took a couple of mine off the board.
Yeah, the very first Uncharted game. You watch this game and you oh my god, it just like if you were with these characters, like they were just real.
Yeah,
and it was the first time I honestly felt I'm playing a movie.
Yeah, it was one of the first very cinematic. It was PlayStation's first real cinematic game.
And I remember it didn't get. Maybe I'm wrong, but from my memory, it didn't get a lot of publicity when it came out. I just kind of walked by it at a Blockbuster. I'm like, oh, I'll play that game, and I was hooked.
Yeah,
I was hooked. I went out and bought it the next day. I said I returned it to Blockbuster and I went out and bought one. I'm like,
I need this.
I need this in my life.
Yeah, this isn't good enough.
And I've proceeded to buy two other copies of it.
Yeah,
like because I've got the Nathan Drake collection. I've got like the PlayStation 4 version. I got them all.
Well, then Uncharted 2 came out and blew everybody.
Yeah, Uncharted 2 is really good. And I almost picked that one, but I picked the first one because it set the tone. Yep. This is how this game is.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Swinging on ropes. And
but specifically acting chops. This is the one that set the tone of how these games are going to be played.
Oh, you put this one under acting
chops,
under voice acting.
Yep.
So is it Nathan? Which actor are you putting in there?
All of them. It's the cast. It's the whole cast. Acting chops. The game Uncharted.
The guy.
The game Uncharted.
The guy.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to throw one into guilty pleasures.
Oh, that's a good one. Okay,
I think
these ones are probably going to be a little less overlappy because they're personal.
Well,
right?
My one choice is very personal. You're never going to have it.
Yeah.
The other one, I think you're going to have it.
Okay.
So you taught me to pick that one.
I did teach you
the Civilization games.
Oh, okay. Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay. But you have to pick one game, though.
I'll do Civ 5.
I don't know if you've learned the this is the second round. You try to pick multiple games.
I'm still learning.
Yeah.
Civ 5 is what I'll pick.
Civ 5. That's the most popular one.
Yeah. It's just, I'll get the hankering in the back of my brain and say, hey, let's go fucking take over Civilization.
Yeah.
And then I will go do that, usually with Gandhi, because I think it's funny.
And guilty pleasures aren't like maybe the best games.
No, it's just.
But it's the ones you go back to and you're like, oh, I love this game.
Yeah, and I'm just going to put now 23 hours into this and not stop, and away we go.
And just live my best life.
Yeah.
All right, what do we got for story time? Story time. I haven't got one for story time yet. I'm going to go story time, and I'm going to pick The Last of Us.
Part
1.
Oh, fuck. You. It's literally.
Is it really there?
It's literally in my story time. You prick.
This is how you draft, bitch.
You prick.
Listen, what do you say, right? This is like, oh my God.
Yeah.
It starts off with huge loss, and then you get these two people growing together, and I'm not even talking about the show. I don't give a fuck about the show.
We're not talking about the show.
Especially people that are in the show. I don't care about them either. Oh my God, I said that.
I was in the show.
No, I was just kidding. My man was in the show because he's an actor, damn it.
Actor.
And no, like this is a so good story. It's one of the best stories of any game ever. It just is.
As far as I can remember, the first 20 minutes of this game was the first time a video game made me cry.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You cried, hey?
Yeah, well, when he's getting out of the town, that thing happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. No, I respect that.
Yeah. It ended, it just goes, it cuts to black, right? And then he jumped 20 years. I'm sitting there looking at my reflection in the back screen, be like, motherfucker. I was like, what am I feeling? I did not expect to feel this in 20 goddamn minutes playing this game.
Yeah. And let's just shout out Naughty Dog, the developer, who made this and the Uncharted games.
Yep.
Like, they're just masterful.
Yeah. They know how to tell a story.
They really do. It's really good. I'm going to go to the 90s.
It's my turn. You just picked The Last of Us.
Yep, that's what I meant.
I'm going to go to the 90s.
Son of a bitch!
Don't pick my game. Don't pick my game.
Okay, oh man. I have two that I really want, but I think you picked the third one. Mario 64.
It's in there, but okay, fair enough.
Is that the one you wanted? Okay.
Actually, I put Mario 64 in genre-defining ones.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I put it in genre-defining ones.
Which it is. Like it created the 360
platform. Yeah. Do you want to change what category you put it in?
No, I'll be my 90s.
Okay.
It's that's the only one I put for 90s. But yeah, I mean, anyone who plays Mario has played Mario 64. Like, it's, you don't have to talk about it too much. Collect 120 power stars, save the princess, jump around fucking inner castle. It's great.
Yeah. It's
throw a penguin off a mountain.
But I will say this about Mario 64, and just correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
You play Mario 3, and I like those graphics better in Mario 3 than I do Mario 64. I think they gave up some graphic fidelity
you had to
make the 3D game.
You had to, because to make it 3D. So I mean, but we're also looking back.
Yeah,
right.
We are.
At the time, sitting there.
I mean, we've all seen
stretching Mario's face on the opening screen. You're just like, what? Whoa! It's ears. What's happening? Yeah,
that's fair.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to the 90s.
Oh, I was just there.
And I'm picking Metal Gear Solid.
You son of a bitch.
Metal Gear Solid, a game that could be under genre defining as well.
It absolutely could be.
Because it started the whole stealth mechanic.
Yep.
Like, I think it did. Like the Nintendo ones were okay, but these ones really did the stealth mechanic.
Yeah, Kojima set a tone.
Yeah, he let in. And wow, world building.
Yeah.
Just a world-building game. Like, you're like, it's a heavy game with a lot of story. And even though when you play it, you're like, this game's not very long. It packs a fuckload of story in there that it treats you with.
Yeah.
So I really like that. Metal Gear Solid, one of the best action espionage spy games ever made.
That's a good one.
There you go. Are my 90s all ddone? Oh, my 90s are all done.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Goodbye, 90s. Okay, you're up.
What have I not done? Ooh, Under Control.
Oh, God. I love this category. I really wanted to put this category in there.
Yeah. I don't think you have it, but I'm going to put it in here. Titanfall 2.
Okay.
Some of the best movement controls in a first-person game ever.
Okay.
Easily. You're jetpacking, you're flipping, you're flapping, you're ziplining, you're jumping in a giant mech, and you're jumping out, and you're shooting. Like, it is just chef's kiss of movement shooter. No one has beaten it since it came out in like 2010, 2011.
Mm-hmm.
No one's touched it since. It's really good.
So I will tell you, I had a game that you selected in my Under Control section.
Oh.
And that was Batman Arkham Asylum.
Oh, yeah, it's good.
With the fighting.
Yeah.
But I had it below this one, which I was going to pick first.
Lucky.
And that is God of War 3.
Oh, yeah. Like of the original trilogy.
Yeah, the original trilogy. So Under Control, God of War 3. And the reason why is you acquired all these weapons, but the control scheme was kind of the same for all the weapons. But you, half the game, so specifically in the first 3, not so much I guess a little bit in the new ones, but really harped on it in the first 3 was continuing the combos. And so you really had to get good
juggling.
You had to really time going back and forth and making sure you're hitting somebody with your Chaos Blades using various combos. And so I loved chaining together combos.
The blades are chained.
So you're doing damage while just kind of keeping guys alive, so you can continue those combos and get really high, and so you can get the most mana or whatever the fuck that stuff is called.
Mana.
Mana.
Give me my mana.
God of War 3 in Under Control.
I like that one. I'm going to jump down to If Looks Could Kill.
Yes.
And I'm going straight fucking brand new, top of the line, sexy looking game, Alan Wake 2.
The new one.
Yeah.
Alan Wake 2, the remake.
2.
The remake.
Well, Alan Wake 2 just came out. Like, there's an expansion that just came out. But
yeah, but you're picking the remake, not the one from the 90s, right? Or the 2000s or whatever?
No, this is a brand new game. Okay. This is a remake. This one just came out.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry. Alan Wake came out like 13 years ago.
Oh, I thought Alan Wake 2 was a remaster.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, Alan Wake 2 is a brand new game.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
And it is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Like, the graphical fidelity, light, water reflections. Half the time you're in northwestern Seattle-esque village on the water.
Yeah.
On the lake. The other half you're in dark, grimy, evil version New York City. And it is just like, because lighting is a big part of Alan Wake in the game itself, but it is a gorgeous, gorgeous game, and all the cutscenes are usually peppered in with live acting, and all the actors look the same. Like, it is well done.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
that's and that's a game. It's on the list. I have to get it going.
Yeah, you have to kill.
Influential hit.
Where's that? Oh, that's right. I forgot that. I got to scroll down some more. There we go.
The original Doom.
Fuck your face.
Picking Doom.
The boomer shooter.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but that's the only one I remember that was doing first-person shooting and made it amazing, like really good first-person shooting.
Totally.
Yeah.
I mean, there was Wolfenstein, but you were just in square rooms, right?
Yeah.
Like Doom puts you in a story, puts you in it with villains, puts you in a verticality. Yeah, Doom, as much as one came first, Doom was...
It defined it. It defined a genre.
Everything. People don't say, oh, it was a Wolfensteiner shooter. They say, it was a boomer shooter because it was a Doom clone. They're all Doom clones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah, very good call. It was my number one under influence with it, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, you just drafted poorly.
Well, I took Mario Kart from you.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So we both did it. We both got each other.
We both took each other's one.
I like it. I like it, buddy.
Okay, so I still got into it. Best of franchise.
Oh, we haven't touched this one yet.
No.
Okay.
Okay, so the singular game of a franchise or which franchise is best?
The singular game in a franchise. Best of a franchise.
Then I will take the Mass Effect franchise.
Yes.
Mass Effect 2.
Mass Effect 2
is the best one.
Very lauded game. L-A-U-D-E.
Lauded.
Lauded.
It's very
game.
lauded.
Very lauded.
Because they took the storytelling up to 11. They made all your teammates have their own stories that you had to play through. If you didn't play through them, you'll lose them in the final mission. There's consequences and playouts, and the writing was top tier. This is BioWare at its peak, and they have never been this high. After this game came out, it has just been a fucking staggering slope into the dirt ever since.
That's fair.
Mass Effect 2.
If looks could kill, I think I got one left in there. I do.
We can do 2 each, right?
Yep.
Okay.
If looks could kill, the original Mortal Kombat.
Oh, yeah, based off actual live body models?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
When you watch that for the first time, you're like, ooh, I like this. It was a beautiful game to play. And it was on the Genesis, and so it was even better that you got it.
Yep.
Like, again, it was like you're playing pictures. Yeah.
Yeah,
you were playing,
they're live body models.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I had a couple for this one, but I think this is the right... This is the right choice.
Right way to go for it.
Yeah.
I'm going to jump on story time because I only have one left, and I don't want you to take it. It's 2013's The Wolf Among Us.
Okay.
For story time.
Okay. Tell me more about The Wolf Among Us. I didn't have this on my list.
Oh, good.
I'm familiar with it.
So, our point-and-click adventure type games that we have, that you, like Escape from Monkey Island, those old ones. So this was basically one of the newer ones. You play... as Big Z, a detective, a gruff detective. It's all pixel shaded cartoon art,
okay.
And you're kind of like in a, I'll say late '80s dirty New York-esque city, but it's all fairy tale characters.
Oh, okay.
So you play the big bad wolf, Big Z, but you're a private eye detective. So he's a human. He'll transform sometimes, but he's basically just like a hairy dude. But like you're helping out Snow White because someone was murdered, and it is dark, it is grimy, it is like a dirty '80s noir detective thriller game, but it's all fairy tale characters.
That's cool,
and they're all like dirty and grimy.
Is this a AAA game or is this an indie game? What is this?
No, it technically would have been AAA. The company that made it technically no longer exists, but the guys who were in that company left. They started their new company, and they just announced The Wolf Among Us 2, which is coming out next year, which is exciting. This is a fantastic story, like really dark. There's such a fun juxtaposition between like coming across one of the pigs and the 3 little pigs as like a drug dealer at a motel, and you're trying to get information on who killed this person. Like it's a really cool. They really lean into the dark noir of it and the fantasy aspect. So, great game, Wolf Among Us. You can still get it on Steam if you want. It's still beautiful, even though it came out 12 years ago. Play it; it's great.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Ooh, I've still got some categories I've got empty, and I don't want to get stolen from me. I'm not going to do that. I got enough for that. Okay. I think we're going to go... I don't need to do that right now. I don't think I need to do that. Did I pick Mario Bros. For something already? The soundtrack, didn't I? I picked Mario Bros. For the soundtrack. Yep, I did. Son of a bitch. Take that off. Okay, I'm going to leave the 80s alone then.
This is what it's like hanging out with him. He just talks to himself.
I know. This is going to be... Okay, in the 2000s. Okay?
2000s.
I'm selecting Rock Band.
Oh, hey, you know what? That's a good point. I didn't have it on there, but that's a smart one.
I'm going to pick Rock Band.
Yeah, that's a smart one.
Because I put it this way. It's not a story sit down game, but I guarantee you we probably played that game more than almost any other game we ever played.
Yes. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, it was so fun when they introduced the drums and the second guitar and the microphone
drums,
in there.
Crushed them.
I crushed the drums too.
Yeah.
Which did you like to play on the drums? No Doubt. Okay.
What song?
Spiderwebs.
No.
I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl. I don't know what song that is.
Why did it feel so good? And I really want to go it now.
Maybe I don't know that song. Is that weird that I won't know that song?
It was one of the top ones on there. But
I always like to crush, what was it? Jeez, now I forget. Talk Dirty to Me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I did that for guitar. More guitar and drums. I love playing that one. It was hard on guitar.
Yeah, the guitar, that'd be a hard song on guitar. Yeah. Should we just play Rock Band now?
And then actually Cult of Personality was really tough.
Ooh, that would be very tough.
For guitar. And then the drums would be like... Right? Like, drums were fucking great on that song. Cult of Personality, baby.
That's
Rock Band for the 2000s.
I like that.
Thanks, man.
I'm going to jump to the 2010s to present.
Okay.
Just because I think you'd be an asshole enough to do this just to spite me.
I got lots to spite
I'm
you
saying
here.
Baldur's Gate 3.
Okay, you know what? I was not going to do that.
Yeah, I'm just.
But I'm glad you put it there.
I could say him doing that. Just take it. Yeah. Yeah. It's we talked about lots. It's a perfect game. Go play it.
You know what? It is. It's one of the most perfect games ever. I got an indie one that I'm just holding on because I don't think you're going to pick it, but I'm going to hold it on. And when I say it, you're going to be like, "Look, that's a good game. I should pick that game."
Okay.
And I know, and I know in my blood that you're going to say that.
Okay.
But I'm not going to pick it right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're just teasing me.
I'm just teasing you.
Getting the tease on there.
Do I have comfort food? How many comfort foods do I have? I have one. Hey, comfort food. No, you're not picking any of those.
You haven't done quarters yet. Waste quarters on.
Oh yeah, I have. Here's the problem. Okay, I'm picking quarters. Then I don't think you're going to pick this game though.
Okay.
I don't think you're picking this game.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
You got to fill it up.
All right, I'm gonna say it. Am I?
Again, this is what it's like. He's just going to talk to himself for a
Listen, well, you have to talk about your draft picks. You have to get into them, man. You have to get into it.
Yeah, and you got to say one first, and then you can.
You have to get
talk
into
about
it. You know what? I'm going to go.
Just buying time. The clock is ticking.
I'm going under arcade.
Okay, arcade. So kind of the same thing, but not.
I don't think you're picking this. Frogger. I'm picking Frogger.
Okay.
For the people that are way too young to know what the fuck I'm talking about, Frogger, I probably talked about it in a past episode, I think, when I talked about my Vegas trip. Anyway, Frogger is very simple.
Yeah.
Okay, you're a frog.
That's true.
And you're trying to cross the street.
Let me ask you a question. Is the frog you play named Frogger?
I don't know that answer. That's a good question.
Thank you.
Anyway, you try to cross the street and avoid cars trying to run you over. And then you have to cross a river and try to get on the logs and get to your lily pad. And if you do it, then you get to the next level.
And eat flies along the way.
It's so fucking good. And I want to put that in the arcade rather than the quarters spent one because, let's be honest, I was really good at Frogger. So I didn't spend a ton of quarters at Frogger. I was really good. So I'm going to use Frogger in my arcade one. Suck it.
That's fair. By the way, Frogger is the name of the frog in Frogger.
Oh, that's awesome.
In case you're wondering. I'm gonna do my second one in arcade.
Yeah.
Have you said Dragon's Lair yet?
I have. That was my first pick.
Okay, I thought you did.
That was my first overall pick, sir.
I forgot to write that down.
My first overall pick. Dragon's frickin' Lair.
I'm gonna go to my last one then for the arcade. The Simpsons arcade.
Oh yes, I remember that one.
Smithers kidnaps Maggie. Homer, Bart, and Lisa head out.
Good one.
They each have their own fucking beating 'em up power. This was a great arcade game. Arcade games have been trying to capture this for years.
Yeah.
Years, I say.
Yeah, that's a good game. That's a good game. Except I'm going to go and pick one under would waste the most quarters on, which I think is better than that game. But it's in the same vein.
Sure.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the arcade game.
Yeah. Yep, you're right.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The arcade game.
Great game.
Let me just put that on my.
It does do it better.
List here.
I'm going to jump on another indie game.
Go.
Undertale.
I'm not familiar with this one.
Oh, you want to talk about story again?
Are you filled up on indie?
This is my second indie. Yep.
Yes, that means I get my indie.
Yep. You play a kid who falls into the world of monsters, and he has to find a way to escape. It is fucking such a well-written adventure that has really good characters and an awesome soundtrack. Like, I almost put this one in soundtrack, and it was all done by one guy. He made all the music. He made the game. You can kill everything. You can not kill everything, and it's different endings, and it's kind of a warpy story. It's a immaculately well made indie game. If you haven't played it,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I like that.
Made by one dude.
Made by one guy.
And if nothing else, go on Spotify, listen to the soundtrack of Undertale.
And he made that too.
He made it too. And it's jammer after fucking jammer.
I like that.
Yeah, Undertale. That's it.
How many you got in the 80s?
I have. I'm glad you asked, Corbyn. Under 80s, I have none left.
You're filled on the 80s.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to move to the 2000s. We're going to do another one in the 2000s, I think. Oh, this is tough.
I don't think you have the two I have for 2000s.
No?
I've never heard you speak of these games before.
Okay, then I'm going to leave those alone. Thanks for that tip.
You're welcome.
Thanks for the hot tip.
Hot sexy tip coming in.
2010 until now. I don't think I have anything in this category. No, I don't. No, you haven't selected anything in this category.
Yeah.
I got a lot of contenders here. I'm going to go with Mario Odyssey.
Oh, yeah, good game.
Mario Odyssey.
I was playing it on the flight to Halifax.
Hey, how do you argue with that?
That's what it's for. Yeah.
It's such a good game. It's again, you get a 3D Mario, and they just keep setting the bar.
Yeah.
3D Mario after 3 Mario.
They keep redefining it. They keep throwing in something so fundamentally new.
They move the bar every time.
Yeah. Like, they're really good at doing those games, Nintendo.
Who knew that playing with the hat was so fun?
Right?
It's just so fun.
Yeah.
I want to throw my hat at everything.
Yeah.
You get excited. That's the thing. You play that game, you're like, I'm throwing my hat at everything. And you really did.
I'm going to be that. Right?
I'm going to be that thing. Throw the hat.
Better than water pack, jetpack.
That game sucks. I don't care what it says. It sucks.
Okay, what I got? I'm going to go back to the 90s.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh, I'm done 90s, so you can pick anything.
Oh, okay.
You can pick anything. Pick your best one.
My best one is the Ocarina of Time.
Okay, you know how I feel.
I know. Right? I knew you were going to. I was going to pick GoldenEye to spite you.
You know what? I was going to put GoldenEye on the Influential.
Also a good one.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it's the best Legend of Zelda game out there, Ocarina of Time. You should know all about it. If you haven't, go stop listening to this and go play it right now.
If you can play it, it's tough to play that.
Just skip the water temple, you'll be fine.
Yeah. Question: how many influential hits do you have?
Oh, let me just slide down to my influential hits. It's way down here. I have 2 more.
Oh, you're empty.
No, I can pick one more, but I have 2 more options I wrote down.
Right. Okay, I'm picking one there.
Go for it.
I'm picking one of the influential hits. You're not going to pick.
No, you're probably going to pick one of them.
I've got Pac-Man or Fortnite is what I have.
I have neither of those.
Okay.
I have actual influential games.
Well, Minecraft is also on my list. I could pick Minecraft because that's kind of like Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to pick Minecraft.
Okay. Yeah, that's probably the right call.
Yeah.
I mean, as big as Fortnite is, I mean, it's not quite as big as Minecraft.
Yeah, Minecraft is so game changing. And normally this is where we talk about the game and explain why it's good.
Do we have to?
I have nothing to say about this game because I think it sucks. But it's just it is influential.
Well, I'm going to burn my influential then.
Yes, please, because I'm full. You can pick anything.
With a Metroidvania. So Castlevania is where I'll fall on that chord.
The first one?
I mean...
Or the third one. Third one's probably better.
There's better
Dracula's
ones.
Curse is better.
But it's the influential hit. So it's
you're right.
The game of Castlevania and also Metroid. That's why they're called Metroidvania.
I'm more.
Because of how they laid out the game, how you got to go back because you unlock a new power and I got to go back and unlock something. The continuous map evolving.
Yeah.
That whole game style created what is now a genre of Metroidvania, which is still done today. Everyone's chasing it. Ballpark games.
It's so good.
Yeah.
It's so good, man. It's so good. It's so good, man. That was my Sammy Davis Jr.
Who is that?
That was my Sammy Davis Jr. impression.
So good, man.
He's a guy from the 60s. Remember the Rat Pack?
The 50s.
Okay, I probably should pick a best of a franchise one. I don't think I've picked any for that one. Best of the best.
Best of best.
In a franchise. Oh, this is tough. This is tough. You're not going to pick that. You're not going to pick that. You're not going to pick that. I'm going to go with Metal Gear Solid 3.
Okay, good guess. Yeah.
I don't think you're picking that, but that's just what I've got to put.
No, that's still a great game. That's a good one to get. That's going to be a solid RBI guy for you.
You know what? Actually, here's the problem. I had this in my Sounds Good, and I'm kind of mad that I didn't put it there. And I'll just talk about it in the Sounds Good thing for a second, because there's this one scene in Metal Gear Solid 3 where you go in, you're underground, and you find this ladder, and you climb up this ladder, and it's the longest ladder on the planet. It takes forever.
It goes forever, yeah.
Because it plays an original song from start to finish. So once the song's over, that's when the ladder ends.
The song was written by Hideo Kojima.
Was it really?
I don't know.
So best of the best, Metal Gear Solid 3. It's it just added more layers to the stealth mechanic with camouflages and having to change your camouflage, and you're having stamina and having to kill little animals to eat and having stamina, because if your stamina went down, then your energy went down. God, it was a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
But and they're remaking it. It's coming out this year, in August or something.
And if you leave the game for 72 hours or something, when the old man sniper is trying to kill you in the jungle, he dies from old age.
Does he really?
Yeah.
He's fucking lying.
I'm not. So if you leave your game on, it might be 12 hours, but it's a certain amount of time you have to leave the game on and just walk away. And then once you finally sneak around and come up to him, you'll find it'll play a cutscene, and he's dead. He dies of old age.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that in this next game.
Yeah, try it out. It's
good.
That's
so
check
cool.
the hour there, but there is an hour amount you got to wait. But yeah, he'll just die because he's an old man.
That is so awesome.
It's fun.
I love
Kojima.
that.
Yeah,
Kojima's so cool. Did you know in Metal Gear Solid 5?
Yeah.
You actually you have to, it's an open world Metal Gear Solid game.
Yes.
Have you played it?
Yep.
Okay. And so you actually have to go save Hideo Kojima in one of the missions.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you're like, hey, you found Hideo Kojima.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, sorry.
Soundtrack.
That's
why I'm saying like that.
Do I have all the soundtracks full? Hold on. I do. Mine's full. So you
is it full?
Yes, it is.
Halo 3.
Okay. Yep.
It's the best soundtrack of all the Halos. Come fight me. And it's all the best. When you think of a Halo sound, you think you're thinking of the first Halo, Combat Evolved, but you're not. You're thinking of Halo 3 because it is the best one.
Yeah, I agree.
Great soundtrack.
I completely agree with that. Ready for this? Story time.
Yeah. I'm full, so whatever you want.
Yeah, Uncharted 4. A Thief's End.
Yeah, Thief's End. Okay, yeah.
A Thief's End.
A Thief's End.
I think it's just... I mean, you spend 4 games and literally 80 hours with this character,
Nathan Drake,
and you go from his childhood to him being abandoned kid to finding companionship to his brother, and his brother dies. You go, and to him being married, having kids. You go through the entire gamut with this guy.
Yes,
and the ending of that game is just you're sad that you're never going to play. I hope we get another Uncharted game. But you're sad that it's over. That's it was a good time because you're sad it's over.
Fun side note. So Noel North, who's the voice actor of Nathan Drake in that game, arguably the one of the most famous voice actors.
Yeah.
He also is the voice actor for all of cartoon and video game Deadpool.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cartoon and video game Deadpool?
Yeah.
So where do you see a cartoon Deadpool?
He's in lots of different cartoons.
What? I've never seen it.
The most recent animated Spider-Man cartoon, he's in that one quite a bit. The animated Avengers cartoon, he shows up in that one quite a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, the Deadpool video game, which is actually pretty good.
Okay.
He voices him in that one too.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. He's a good Deadpool.
I like it.
Nolan North.
Nolan.
I'm going to go back to my last one for Under Control, Rocket League.
Oh.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
I'm not a big Rocket League player.
Yep.
But it is the closest a video game has ever come to being a real sport. The mechanic learning curve, it is that game that is easy to play, but it would be so fucking difficult to master.
Yeah.
Just how they built this game. You're basically driving a car on a soccer field, and you can ride up the wall and do like kick flips and hit a soccer ball. So you're playing soccer in a car that has rocket boosters on it, and they're awesome. Like it's actually a fun game to watch if you want to watch. There's a bunch of leagues of it. It's actually super entertaining to watch.
That's pretty cool.
Rocket League Under Control, really good.
Pretty cool, dude.
Yeah,
fun controls. You know,
really tight.
It's cool how you remember games with that have good controls. Or
yeah,
controls,
step out.
Or like I said, Tyson's that has like a control sequence that you just remember. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and muscle memories in your brain.
Yeah, I had another one that I didn't pick. One of the God of War games because they do a lot of quick time events, and some of them you just like
repetitive.
Remember
you know which one.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Intuitive.
How's your arcade look? Is it all filled up?
I think I did fill up my arcade. I did. Yeah.
Okay, I'm not going to pick out of that then. How could I pick my game later? 2000s. I don't think I have anything in the 2000s, do I?
I only have one.
Oh my god, I don't even have 2000s. Oh, I do. Yes, I've got Rock Band. Okay. You got one. Hey, the question is, are you going to pick what I've got?
I doubt it. I don't think you're going to pick what I have.
You know what? Part of me wants to pick a really obscure game that you've never heard of.
Okay.
And to me to say that you've never heard of this game,
sure,
is makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside. But it's so good.
Okay.
But I don't think I'm going to get rated very well at the end of this. You're going to be like, I've never heard of that fucking game. Okay. That game is called Zack and Wiki. And
I'd have to look at the cover art, but off the top of my head, nothing.
Zack and Wiki. It's a Adventures of Zack and Wiki. It's a Nintendo Wii game. I'm not going to pick that, though. I'm just going to say I'm picking Dead Space. I'm picking
Dead Space is good.
I'm picking fucking Dead Space.
Dead Space is a great pick.
In the 2000s.
It's a scary fucking game.
It's so good.
Like it's where Resident Evil has scares, but it's a compelling game. Dead Space is a scary game.
Dead Space is a straight up scary game.
Yeah.
However, there is a little caveat with the first Dead Space.
Little caveat?
Yeah, they got this one level that's just bullshit that I hate. And I'm glad that in the remake they got rid of it.
Oh.
Yeah. But the game otherwise is perfect.
Yeah, it is
a truly scary game.
It's a scary game. Like I had to walk away from it several times playing it.
And
I hate scary games.
And my wife has heard me like I've screamed like out loud.
When that lady holds the fucking monster baby?
Oh yeah.
Lord, no thank you. Okay, that one's gone. That one's gone. That one is gone. I've got one more for would waste the most quarters on.
Oh yes, please.
House of the Dead.
House of the Dead.
Yes.
Why can't I think of this?
Oh, my God. It's the one I loved more than Area 51. You played the two guys in trench coats, and you go into the haunted house, and it's all zombies, and your light gun, the whole way.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
So much fun.
I can respect that.
And there's really bad voice acting, too. You go down, there's a scientist who's like, evil monsters. That's a great game.
Evil monsters. And then, I could pick arcade. But you're filled there, so I don't need to.
Would waste most quarters on.
Yeah, would waste most quarters on. I think I have another arcade spot as well. And you're filled up on arcade, so I don't have to pick
filled
that.
up.
And you're filled up on 80s, I don't have to pick that.
Yep.
2010s till now. Are you filled up there?
I am not.
All right. I haven't picked a Pokemon game yet.
Correct.
I'm going to pick Pokemon X and Y.
Yeah, you do like X and Y. You're a big fan.
I'm picking X and Y.
Yeah.
From, what was that, 2010s till now? Yeah. Was
it 2013?
Yeah, somewhere in there.
2013, 2014?
Pokemon.
Yeah. Pokemon. Yeah, we're going to have to do a top 5. Maybe we have already. God, we do too many of these. A top 5 theme songs.
Theme songs?
We might have done that already, though.
I don't think we have.
Let's go back to it.
New top 5.
Top 5's coming at you. All right, I'm going to go to 2000s because I don't think you're going to pick any of these either way. Deus Ex.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just love me some Deus Ex.
Deus Ex? Deus Ex?
Deus Ex.
Deus Ex.
Deus Ex.
Sex during the day.
Deus Ex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sex during the day, guys. That's what he picked. Shocking.
Girls. We've been doing this too long. All right, here we go. Let's do another one.
Comfort food. I'm picking the NES version of TMNT.
Well, does that count? Because that's basically the same fucking game as the arcade.
No, it's not. The arcade game is actually our NES TMNT 2 is actually what the arcade game is. The one for this one is when they go down into the sewers and you had the 4 guys and you had to switch out between them 2.
Oh,
and you had the mice, remember? And they had to drive around the streets.
Okay.
Yeah, completely different games.
All right, we'll give you that. All right.
Yeah, part 2, the arcade game, that's what the other one was that I picked.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll let you have this.
That's for comfort food. I can get rid of comfort food now.
I'm going to drop my last voice acting.
All right, you can pick anything. I've already picked all those.
Have I?
I
don't think you have.
I did. I did Resident Evil and Uncharted.
Resident Evil, that's right.
Yeah.
I'm going to shout out to my boy James McCaffrey. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Max Payne.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Just which all through them, just all the whole trilogy.
Yeah.
Just oh man, and he's narrating the whole game, right? So you are with him all 3 games. And he's narrating that whole, you want to talk about noir shit, right? And he just has the perfect voice for the perfect character. He also, one of his last jobs, he's in, because Max Payne was a Remedy game who made Alan Wake, who made Control.
Yeah.
So he's also in Alan Wake 2 as a detective who looks like Max Payne's character model.
Is it a big part?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's one of the last ones he was in.
That's awesome.
Yeah. James McCaffrey, Max Payne. Love it.
Awesome. And so you're all filled up there.
Yeah.
All right. So I've got guilty pleasure, best of the best, quarters, indie, which I'm saving. I might save my indie game for last and just hit you over the head with it.
Or am I going to come take your indie?
You're not going to take my indie. I don't think you are. Are you going to take my indie? Do you have an indie left?
No, I got 2 indies taken.
Okay.
Just go easy with Undertale, so you're good.
That's right, bitch. We're going to go to arcade.
Okay.
And I am going to pick... it's between Golden Tee...
A Golden Tee.
Buck Hunter.
Ooh.
Remember, everyone played that all day long in the 2000s, right? Yep. But nostalgia's getting me here.
One is superior to the other one.
Of those 2.
Yes, but you're right, nostalgia might kick in.
Yeah, Buck Hunter's superior to Golden Tee, even though Golden Tee's super popular, in my opinion. Is that what you think?
No, Golden Tee's better.
You think Golden Tee's better?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I might not pick either. Yeah. You know what?
Take your time with the committee. It's fine.
No, it's okay. I'm going straight up. I'm saying Donkey Kong.
Oh, a Donkey Kong Country. Or no, the original, the original DK.
The original DK.
Oh, okay.
For arcade game,
where you play Pipe Man.
It's fucking awesome.
Comes to save.
It's fucking awesome.
What do I have left?
Bump, bump. Oh, I got to find out when this game was left.
I have a 2010 to present. I'm going to do your other favorite game, Red Dead Redemption 2.
Red Dead Redemption 2 for the shittiest... we have shittiest game ever made on here?
I don't like how he walks. I'm Corbyn.
I said I don't like the controls. It's the anti-good control.
No, it
controls
is
were shit.
Delightful game. And it still looks amazing.
And what do you got? That's 2010?
2010 to present.
Okay.
Yeah.
80s.
Oh.
I'm picking DuckTales.
Woohoo. Woo. Nice.
DuckTales. Do. That's a fucking
it's a great game. Just Scrooge McDucking it on your pogo stick.
Scrooge McDucking it.
Just Scrooge McDucking it.
Scrooge fucking it.
That is a good game. I like that one. That was a good quick shotgun on that one. That was a fun game.
Thanks, buddy.
What do I got left? Oh, a comfort food? I knew Star Wars Battlefront 2, the original, not the remake.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's guilty pleasure? Oh, your comfort food.
Yeah, because you could get into a spaceship, a little fighter, fly around, blow up your friends, fly into the enemy ship, get out, start shooting them with your gun, break in, blow up their engines, get back in your ship, fly out before the ship explodes. Oh. It was so much fun. I like that one a lot.
I like it.
Comfort food, Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Best of the best. Resident Evil 4 remake. Best of the best.
Judges?
It's a different game.
They say it's okay.
Two prices.
Yeah, they say it's all right.
RE4 remake. Best of the best. Listen, this one took the original and then took all the QuickTime events out and then just made it better.
Yeah.
And it's just a phenomenal game.
It looks amazing.
Phenomenal game. They just did a great job.
Yeah.
Everything about it was great.
Yeah. It is.
And they kind of got rid of the I like how they got rid of that giant walking statue segment. Like I thought that was kind of hokey and bullshit. Remember did
they get rid of it?
Yeah, well they made him less campy.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah,
they made him less campy.
Yeah.
And then they got rid of that whole statue.
And they made the short little bad guy less campy.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Campy,
Sorry. Yeah.
And it was the statue was of him.
Okay. Yes. I'm with you.
Yeah. What you got, Willis?
If looks could kill.
Yeah.
I'm going to do The Last of Us Part 2 remaster.
Yeah, that's good.
Which is just again is a really. I mean, say what you want about the game itself, but it is a really good looking game.
Naughty Dog just brings it.
It's just it's tight.
You know what? Yeah. I feel you, dude.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Looks could kill.
God, I feel you on that.
Oh, you feel me?
I feel you on that, man.
Me?
All right. So I need 80s. I need indie, which I'm saving. Quarters. What did I spend the most quarters on? Okay, I'm just going to say it. Qbert. I spent a lot of quarters on Qbert. Now, anybody who remembers what Qbert is.
All of our audience, I think, is pretty old, so I think most would know what Qbert is. I don't know. Maybe young
there was
people.
this three-dimensional stack of squares, and you had to jump and highlight all the squares. And the reason why I spent so many goddamn quarters on it is because you could jump off the back of the thing. Like there was no border.
Yeah, you had to stop. You had to stop.
You had to stop, and you always fell off the back. Goddamn Qbert. So I say that like with
goddamn it, Qbert.
Goddamn it, Qbert. You took all my quarters. So one was TMNT. I was happy to give my quarters. Qbert. I'm like, God damn it, I got to give you my quarters. So that's that.
Okay.
I'm going to blow your socks off with my other 80s game.
I'm not wearing socks.
Shit.
I'm just got my bare feet all over your floors.
Son of a bitch.
I got one more soundtrack.
Oh, yes, please.
Skyrim.
Okay.
Elder Scrolls 5, Skyrim.
Yep.
Just the haunting background music as you travel. I mean, they have great like actual songs, but
yeah.
If I hear just a tidbit of the song that just plays as you're walking around, it's just I'm like, oh, I gotta go play Skyrim again.
These RPGs always have fantastic.
They're
you know what I mean? Like,
their music is top tier, man.
Yeah, like it's just beautiful.
To go back, I like the Thunderbolts music was actually really well done. The music, they made like new theme songs for the Thunderbolts. It's kind of like it almost kind of mimics the Avengers.
Oh, okay. I didn't notice that. I should pay attention.
It's good music. Sorry.
No, nothing to be sorry about, sir. Guilty pleasure. I'm going to say Bubble Bobble.
Bubble Bobble.
Under guilty pleasure.
You like your little dragon Bubble Bobbles.
I love Bubble Bobble. Bubble Bobble. Dragons shoot bubbles and kill bad guys, and you go to the next stage, and you pop the bubbles. It's just simple.
That's it.
It's easy to get into, easy to get out of. It's Bubble Bobble. Guilty pleasure.
Bubble Bobble.
I could play it on a whim.
You Bubble Bobble.
It's so good.
I got one left.
That's it? One whole thing out of the whole thing?
Yeah.
No, that's impossible, because I've got 1, 2... No, you got some left, because I got 2...
I don't?
Yeah, you do.
2 picked up every one.
I got 3 left, so you must have at least 3 left.
I don't see them if I do. Well, in the meantime, best of franchise.
Best of the best.
This is an easy one. People are going to call me out for it, but Witcher 3 for the Witcher series.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, no question.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, like, it's fucking bangers, ballpark, of all of them.
Yeah. No, I feel you.
Yeah.
For best of a franchise, and I'm speaking directly to 2D Mario games, Mario Wonder.
Oh, Mario Wonder.
Yeah. Mario Wonder is Sofa King good. Sofa King good.
Sofa King good.
It's the Sofa. Come on down to the Sofa King. We make Sofa King good furniture. What did I say that was for?
I don't know. I'm thinking of Sofa King now.
What was that for?
Sofa
Best of a franchise. Best of the best. Oh, I already have 2. Stand down. Stand down. That's not that. That's not there.
No.
I already had that one.
I'm standing down.
I've got Guilty Pleasure, Indie. Do I have Arcade? I've already got Arcade. Okay, so I've got 3 left. Okay. For 80s, you're never going to guess this. This is a computer game.
Okay.
King's Quest 2.
Oh, I do like me some King's Quest.
King's Quest 2. How's that for a
curveball? Yeah. You're good, man.
How's that for a curveball?
You like your fucking curveball, bro?
You know what? It wasn't an RPG, but it was the first time. It was kind of like a Metroidvania. Kind of.
Okay.
You had side-scrolling maps that would lead you into another map, and you'd find stuff. And you didn't know what it was for until you found other stuff, and you had to put it together or use stuff to get the other stuff. And you try to beat Dracula or whoever the fucking bad guy was back then. I don't remember exactly. I think it was Dracula, to be honest with you. And it had the classic... I forget the song. It had a classical music piece as the entire soundtrack, just played on loop over and over and over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And it's in my head, but I can't think of it right now. King's Quest 2. It was such a good computer game. It was like, again, it was our first video games. I played that before I played Nintendo. King's Quest 2.
King's Quest 2 is a great game. I'm going to use my last 80s game. Okay. I'm lying to. I have one left.
Okay.
It is Ultima 4 Quest of the Avatar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've heard of this. I've heard of this. Tell me more about it.
The first 3 Ultimas were just simply fine. And then Richard Garrett, when he made Ultima 4, he basically this was the first game of RPGs that set out the overarching quest, but has the multi-tiered levels. So you had to go out and display the proficiencies of the 8 noble virtues to become the mythical. So you basically had to do like the 8 major quest lines of different, but you could do them whichever order you wanted. So that was kind of the first RPG game that you can kind of tackle the main quest in different version ways instead of just following the path.
Yeah.
Ultima 4.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. That's fun. Quest of the Avatar.
You should have... I think you should have 2 left still.
I think I have 1 left.
I have 2 left.
Which is true, because now you go, then I go, then you go. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Last of my guilty pleasures is Mario Part 2. Super Mario Bros. 2. And the reason I put in guilty pleasures because again, I think of these games as games that aren't perfect or has something janky with them, and it was a deviation from the Mario formula
program. Yeah.
But I just loved it.
You're throwing beats around.
Yeah, people didn't like it as much as I do, but I always love going back to it and just playing and again finding the hidden treasures and doing all the things.
I liked that. I mean, as much as it wasn't technically a Mario game, I liked that it was like each character had its own identity, right? In Mario, you're just playing a green version of Mario, but in Super Mario 2, Luigi has a different style, has a different look, has a different jump.
Different everything,
cool.
And the pulling mechanic, and
you
can actually when you don't jump on your people because you can stand on everybody now,
right?
And you can lift them up. It was a complete different.
Oh, yeah, you can put them over your head.
It's pretty cool, man. What's your last pick and what category is it?
Guilty pleasures.
Tell me what your guilty pleasure is, sir.
So this one, I mean, it's not as exciting. It's Guild Wars 2.
Okay.
An MMO. I'm not a big MMO guy.
How could an MMO be a guilty pleasure? Like you go back to it?
I just go back to it.
The servers all dead?
No, the game still has a thriving content, even though it came out 2009.
I was going to say, and the servers are still alive.
Oh yeah, it's a heavy game. There's a lot of people still playing it.
It's crazy,
and that's why. But it's not. You don't pay monthly like for WoW or for the other games. But it's a lot of fun. The levels 1 to 50, the main story is a lot of fun. There's a lot of game for no cost, and you can always go back to it. And it's just a fun kind of state to play. So I'm not a big MMO guy, but yeah.
How often do you go back to it?
I'd say once a year I go back and probably put 60 hours in.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
You're getting your money's worth.
Yeah.
What platform do you have it on? Is it a computer game?
PC. Yeah, PC.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
My final category is an indie game.
Ooh,
very excited for this one.
Yeah.
Super Meat Boy Forever.
Meat Boy.
Super Meat Boy Forever.
Yeah.
Better than Super Meat Boy. This game is fucking amazing. You're this running piece of meat.
Yeah.
And
yes, you are.
And you're trying to run around a level, and you can only run forwards, and then you can jump and bounce off like walls, and it'll change your direction, and you just have to get through this level that's got saws everywhere, and then you run into the saws and you die automatically, and then next time you come back there's blood all over that saw, and you're Super Meat Boy. That's what you do. You can get this game for 99 cents, I think, or $1.99 on an iPhone or an Android song. It's a tap to play type game. You can get it on the Switch, which is I got it on both my Switch and my phone. It is beautiful.
Oh yeah, it's totally worth it.
The story's hilarious. The cutscenes are hilarious. The characters are hilarious. It's the best game.
It's a fun game.
It's such a good indie game.
You will not be sad with it.
And it's hard AF.
It is not an easy game.
But when you beat a level, man, do you feel good about it.
It's difficult that you have to retry, but it's not so difficult that you throw the console in frustration.
No.
Right?
No.
But you have that better feeling when you actually succeed.
Have you beaten Super Meat Boy Forever?
No.
I can't beat the final boss. I've tried over and over and over, and I cannot beat the final boss.
I'm sure I'm still 3 levels away from the final boss.
But I've been at the final boss for forever now.
Going on?
But and every once in a while I go back, just try to beat it. Nope.
Who won this? Corbyn,
right, let's go.
Who won this draw?
All right, so
how do you tell who won?
So we go over the draft, and we just kind of I'll tell you what my draft was. In the 80s, I've got DuckTales and King's Quest 2.
I got Contra and Super Mario Brothers. No, never mind. Contra and
let's go by this. Let's decide who wins each category.
Yeah, that's easier.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I got DuckTales, King's Quest 2.
I got Contra and Ultima 4. You win.
Oh, I win?
Yeah.
Okay, that's one for me.
DuckTales, I really love that game.
That's fair. And we both respect King's Quest.
Yes.
All right, I'll go win. There we go. 90s. I got Sonic the Hedgehog 2 and Metal Gear Solid.
I have Ocarina of Time and Mario 64.
I got to go with you just because those two are pillars of the community.
I agree. Arcade.
Arcade. I've got Frogger and Donkey Kong.
I got Mortal Kombat 2 and The Simpsons Arcade.
Oh, that's tough.
That's tough.
Because
yours are foundational OGs,
yeah,
and mine are the best versions of what came out of it.
Yeah, that's tough. Rock, scissors, paper.
Okay.
Did we do that? Let's do it again.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, you win. All right,
Mortal Kombat 2 and The Simpsons Arcade.
All right. We are now in the 2000s. I picked Rock Band and Dead Space.
Deus Ex and Resi 4.
I think I won that one.
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
I've never heard of the other one. So I'm not saying it's not good.
Yeah.
But I'm saying probably the listeners probably.
I know you're two.
Yeah. Fair enough, right? And Rock Band, nobody put more. Out of the 4 games, Rock Band got played the most out of the 4 games.
I played a lot of time at Rock Band.
Yeah. I think everybody did, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're on 2010s till now. What do you got?
Red Dead Redemption 2, Baldur's Gate 3.
I've got Mario Odyssey and Pokemon XY. I'm going to give it to you.
Just objectively?
Objectively.
Yeah, okay.
The scale of Baldur's Gate is so far-reaching.
It's unbelievable, yeah. All right.
But let's not let's not say like Pokemon XY is pretty fucking big and Mario is pretty big.
Well, and literally out of all these 4 games,
yeah.
I just played Mario last week.
Yeah.
That's the last one I just played, right?
And if we're talking about just sales, my 2 outsold your 2 by far.
I don't know if that's true.
I bet you it's true.
We'd have to do some math.
We'll have to do some math.
Let's do some math.
We're on indie games.
Indie.
Hades and Super Meat Boy Forever.
Disco Elysium, Undertale.
I think I won, Bill.
Objectively,
yeah,
I won.
Objectively, you won?
For sales, for gameplay, for comeback. Subjectively, I agree with you.
All right. I'm taking the W on this one.
Yeah, I'll put a Corbyn there.
All right. Next one is would waste the most quarters on.
Oh, me for sure.
I got TMNT, the arcade game, and Q*bert.
Yeah, I got House of the Dead and Area 51.
Yeah, I was going to pick Time Crisis. I don't know why I did pick Q*bert.
I
should have picked Time Crisis.
Time Crisis would have been better.
I know. That was stupid. I'm a terrible drafter.
Comfort food?
Super Mario 3 and TMNT, the game.
Pokemon Yellow.
I don't even care what you got.
Battlefront 2.
I think I won.
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Super Mario Bros. I won. All right. Next up, Under Control. So these are the best controls.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson's Punch-Out and God of War 3.
Titanfall 2, Rocket League. I mean, I'm going to put my flag in this camp. I think I've.
You think you beat me on this? I think I totally beat you on this.
Just even for the
just to define the category,
carry of control. Like, you go ask someone who's played either of these games.
Yeah.
Like, Rocket League is known for that control style, and no shooter has done what Titanfall 2 has done. And that, you have to play some of the levels for it.
And I'm going to top spin lob that ball back into your side of the court. By going again, I went a different approach to this category.
Yeah.
I said it's memory control sequences. That's what I'm accumulating or like saying this category is, which is Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Can you remember sequences? Can you go back years later and do memorable sequences? I'm remembering the same controls sequences on first try 40 years later. That's fucking insane.
Yes.
That's cool.
You have to jump through a burning building as it's decapitating, hit a switch on your wrist to turn time back in time to when it was a regular building with people into it, jump off walls, back and forth platform, hit the time again, go back to a wall that's now gone when it's destroyed to go into another place, hit it again, all while free-flowing, running through a building, taking shots at people as you jump through time. I can still think of where I need to do it as I jump.
I better be winning some of these later categories.
Do you want to do a buy? Do we give this one a buy?
I don't want to buy. I want to win.
Okay, then let's just rock, paper, scissors. Right. I think we both made good arguments.
Okay, we didn't get ready. 1, 2, 3. No, it's one. Okay. 1, 2, 3, then do
shoot.
it.
Shoot. 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Damn it. Okay.
All right, Tanner's taking that one.
Can I just say really quickly, though?
Yeah, of course.
I could have put Be More Forever in this category.
You should have.
It's tight controls.
I would have given it to you.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome.
Would have given it to you.
I'm an idiot.
Best of franchise.
Best of the best franchises. I got Metal Gear Solid 3 and the Resident Evil 4 remake. You've got Mass Effect 2.
And The Witcher 3.
Oh, God, that's tough. That's tough.
That is tough. That one's hard because everything we just said is amazing.
Is amazing. All 4 of those games are the cream of the crop, as the Macho Man would say.
Cream of the crop. You're gonna take the cream of the crop. Get the cream up to the top. You get the crop. Yeah. You get the cream up to it. Oh man. Rock, paper, scissors again?
Yeah. Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Did you win? I thought we were staggered on that.
No. Okay. Okay.
Right.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Fuck. Okay, so what we've learned here is I'm bad at rock, scissors, paper.
That is all we're proving now.
Such a fucking bullshit way to lose.
If looks could kill,
I've got this one. I don't give a fuck what you say. Dragon's Lair and Mortal Kombat, the original.
I mean, sure.
What do you got?
Alan Wake 2 and The Last of Us Part 2 remaster. Mine are great looking games, but at the time, yours were foundational,
revolutionary.
So I'll give it to you.
Because I'll honestly, because here's the thing. You go from The Last of Us Part 2 regular to that one, the jump isn't that big. The jump is smaller than fair?
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm taking that.
Yeah, that's yours. Story time.
I won one, yes! All right. Last of Us Part 1 and Uncharted 4.
I have KOTOR and The Wolf Among Us. Now, I know you haven't played that game, so it'd be a hard sell, but KOTOR alone should fucking win.
I'm taking this
one. But Uncharted 4 is a really good game, so I'll give you that one.
I'm taking this one.
Okay. Yeah. Soundtrack.
Sounds good. Super Mario Brothers and Tetris.
Halo 3 and Skyrim.
So we went 2 different approaches.
Yeah, we did go 2 different approaches.
I went like iconic, memorable,
and I went sweeping, overarching, orchestral.
Yeah, and I guess the only case I can make for me is that not only do you remember the soundtrack, but you remember every single game sound. Every single one to this day. Everyone knows every sound effect in that game.
All right, I'll give it to you. That's fine.
Every single one.
All right.
Every single one.
Voice acting.
That's a good fucking argument, though. Give me a break.
Yeah, it is.
Acting chops. Is that what we're on?
Yep.
Acting chops?
Yeah, voice acting.
I got, for its awfulness, Resident Evil, the original.
Okay.
And Uncharted, the first one. What do you got?
Kevin Conroy, Mark Hamill in Arkham, and James McCaffrey and Max Payne's.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. It's close, though. This is
it is.
This is one of the closer ones for a tie.
Yeah, Nolan North is really
This is one of the closer ones to a tie.
Really good.
All right, influential hits: Doom and Minecraft.
Castlevania and Mario Kart.
I think I won this one.
Doom, Minecraft. I mean, yeah.
It's first off, one of them is the greatest selling game of all time.
I had Doom as well, so yeah. Okay.
I'm sorry, but you didn't have it on this list. Because I did, motherfucker.
Because you steal it.
Guilty pleasures. This is subjective.
This is very
subjective. This is probably just a tie.
This is our buy.
This is a tie.
Okay, so we'll each take one for that one.
All right, so you won because you kept winning rocks, scissors,
papers.
Well,
I level it up. Let's see here.
Okay, you count them up.
Count your buys. You count 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I won 8.
I won 8.
Did you win 8? Seriously?
Yeah.
We tied? So we did this whole entire draft, ladies and gentlemen.
To tie, yeah. I got 8, yeah.
I even made it. I knew the buy wasn't going to suck because I made an odd number of categories.
That's right. So we buyed it out.
We buyed it out right at the very end.
Hey, you know what? There you go.
Hey, shake on it.
Shake on it. Well done.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was the very first Radical Apathy draft.
But dry by week draft.
Bi-week draft?
Is that a thing?
Why do you call it a bi-week draft?
Because we did a bi. I don't know.
No, it's not called the bi-week draft. Listen,
draft.
Leave the sports to me.
Okay, that's fine.
Listen, this is the draft. I thought it was going to be kind of fun. I hope you liked it. I hope you did.
I did. That was fun.
You were not into it when I first proposed it.
Well, I didn't understand it because I don't understand drafts.
Yeah,
but now that we've got through it, I understand the fun of it.
I stole this idea a little bit. And I really wanted to do what they did. They did 8 categories, and they drafted Tom Cruise movies into the 8 categories.
That would be good too.
And it was super fun. And I'm like, I can't steal exactly what they're doing.
Sure,
but I'm taking the concept.
I like this. I like. Hopefully, you played along with us as we were going through it.
Oh yeah.
You can yell at us for what you disagree with, or if you disagree.
I'm sure I'll get a couple text messages.
Him and I split down the middle, so I don't know what to tell you. Yeah. We're both really smart.
Tell us if we were wrong on who won a category.
Yeah, if you like the draft idea and you want us to draft a certain pop culture-y thing, let us know.
Yeah,
we'll probably do it.
We'll probably do it, and even give us some of the categories you want us to do.
Yeah, it makes it pretty easy, guys.
Yeah, this was fun. Actually, I really enjoyed this.
That was a good time. I thank you, Corbyn, for doing that, and thank you for being you in your new pants.
And I got my new type. You know what? And here, I put them on.
You do, yeah.
And around the shins. They get really tight. I don't like that.
Well, they're tight pants. You got fat calves.
I got muscular calves.
Sure, fatty muscular calves.
Listen, that's
meaty. Let's say meaty calves.
Listen. I can say a lot of things about me, but that's the only muscular thing I have is my legs. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, give me a break.
I've been enjoying your pants. I've been giving you compliments.
You've seen all of my legs.
I have seen all of your legs.
All of them.
All of them.
It's embarrassing.
Well, I've been there. And you can be there too by listening to us on our next Fortnightly podcast.
Thank you for joining us today.
You're so happy
I'm not telling everybody where we are. They know already. They found us.
Go find us there.
Go find us.
Thank you for joining us. We will see you in a fortnight's time.
Radical Apathy.
We love you. And Corbyn, why does it matter?
It doesn't matter.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Bye.